Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon, worldwide. This is City Hall. And me and my brother there so tonight, people. And me I tell you say tonight, about nice because you don't know a City Hall and a me and man of the wilderness. And we have a lot of things, deal with and discuss because Jamaica now run right under the current scheme of things. People them in charge of the country, them a laghead, and them careless, and them have mafiaism within them scope. So everything is just on the back burner. But we are bring it forward tonight and discuss some real issue. But I want to big up the people them as usual in the chat. Enough love and respect, and all the blood and fire comrade them worldwide. Big up the People's National Party and its representative, all the 28 Talward. Enough love and respect. To the leader, Sir Marky G, blessings as usual, and to everybody in the 2 Mile region, enough love and respect. Rockford tight, hold tight, same way. Ground Zero, enough love and respect from the platform, and right around Jamaica, because you see right now, we don't make it political, we are make it patriotic, so you see all Jamaica who say Jamaica for then at the hands of a real leader, big up on yourself, we are talking about leader we can certify, and we are talking about leader with integrity like the integrity boss, Sir Marky G, where we know well always certified, so at this so we are going with some reasoning tonight, my people, because me I tell you say Jamaica, in a slippery slope, sinking. As the clock tick, 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 Jamaica keeps sinking because of the high level of corruption, and the idiotic government where we have in charge, especially the guy, the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness. Female not good enough. Be a garbage him coming all the while, come for trick and con and tell lie. But we are going to deal with them tonight, proper, my people. Back over to the host.
All right, so hear this now, people. Bless up, melting pot. But yeah, say, brother man, we're gonna knock it. So people, right now, we're gonna show the case too and show it to them. You see, Pat, we're not a journalist of Jamaica, some repeater we have, because the president of the United States, him go around this and him not get no victory yet, him fail. And the ultimate aim of it, attack Cuba. You see them come with the doctor and them and thing. So them draw back for 1996. And 96 where them a say, them shoot down 2 planes. Them shoot down 2 planes and roll around 94 and 95 now, 200. Right? And them indict him. And same when them do it down at Venezuela and them pass the same warship when them carry down at Trinidad and Tobago. It's there Jamaica now. Now I'm gonna go in a series of video. I mean I know how them know. Because Andrew, instead of him and Crab going on, remember people, Crab are the National Security Minister. Andrew are the chief. You call him the chief, like when you have a war and them thing there, commanding chief. I don't know who will take off them, all right. But about the commanding chief, Mercy said the war can't take off me. All right, cool. Andrew the commanding chief. And then Crab, the National Security Minister. And a warship, why that's in an education dumbbell. And a Pums Vaz on the warship. And I talk about education. That don't make any sense. It don't make no sense at all, people. Listen, close proximity, Cuba the right there, so Cuba out to get attacked. You see everything we're going, just watch the video that I'm showing you now. And who the man say them have the door, just watch it. And the same thing build up down in Trinidad. But remember, Andrew them, you remember it's a Jamaica full of coke and thing, And it's so bad, that big nasty thinking crab. As remember, education minister nothing to do with warplane, helicopter, missile and thing, and nothing with gun and thing. That would be the commander-in-chief, or the national security minister. None of them not go there, you know. Pums Vaz go there not tremble like leaf. But you answer my call. Pums Vaz no, he not open his mouth, you know. But President, please and thanks. When they should make him come off, you know. Pums Vaz spooky from in the early 80s. And it gets spookier now. I leave that to melting pot, you know, because, you know, but watch the video. When I make out the case clean too, you know. Don't follow them when they go on the ship with them arms house. This on the ship, we shout about the clothes and education. Jay that. And some know them don't. Listen, my man. She fi go, man. Watch my video. Just watch a good enough. Watch. Look. So it starts from this. This is what them say. Them have to look something a smoking gun for launch them attack. So watch good.
A search of the area has not turned up any survivors.
This moment changed U.S.-Cuban relations forever. And now it's what the Trump administration is using.
This was a CNN. You notice? Official thing I show you. Look on that. 1996. Look here.
Cuba.
So far, a search of the area has not turned up any survivors.
This moment changed U.S.-Cuban relations forever. And now it's what the Trump administration is using to indict Cuban President Raul Castro.
Let's take it back to the 1990s.
The Soviet Union has collapsed. Cuba's economy is in freefall. And large numbers of Cubans are building rafts by hand and risking their lives trying to cross the Florida Straits to get to the U.S.
Y'all see it over here at about 11:30.
So a group of Cuban-American pilots
a group of Cuban-American pilots. So they want to go film a Cuban them, you know. Well, you know, they get papers, right? Yes. Although, I think the president, I said, if you go back to Cuba, you're a citizen now. You might take away your book because you go back to Cuba. No, they might use this indict an old man, right? All right, continue.
Called Brothers to the Rescue start flying small planes to help the Coast Guard locate these rafters.
Then they started dropping anti-government leaflets into Cuba.
Into where people? Me not make nothing pass me, you know. So them a drop anti-government leaf. Remember, them a pick up people. You know, cause America say international water, but me sure, me hear you drop leaflet, you not drop it in the water, cause it don't make no sense. When them just say it a drop melting pot, the leaflet. Remember play it back phone no. Hey, no pass me, you know. This are the report. But me sure them say into Cuba.
To Cuba.
Them down. Hear this now. If you pick up people, remember just play back like this so. So they might drop American leaflet into Cuba. And not just airspace you over the land. Listen again.
Over here at about 11:30.
So a group of Cuban-American pilots called Brothers to the Rescue start flying small planes to help the Coast Guard locate these rafters.
Then they started dropping anti-government leaflets into Cuba, angering Fidel Castro.
In fact,
They started dropping anti-government leaflets into Cuba, angering Fidel Castro.
One more time.
locate these rafters.
Then they started dropping anti-government leaflets into Cuba, angering Fidel Castro.
In February 1996, Cuba shot down 2 Brothers to the Rescue planes, killing 4 pilots, 3 of whom were American citizens.
Cuba said the planes were over their airspace. The U.S. said they were over international waters.
So they over international water and stay over there and drop leaflet into Cuba. Me show me here leaflet and drop in Cuba. You could have stayed over international water and drop leaflet in Jamaica, brother?
No.
All right, let me continue still. Continue.
The aircraft were unarmed, posed no threat to Cuba, and these aircraft were shot down without warning.
This is not cojones.
Oh God, man! If you drop anti-sentiment about a government in our country, that different, that even powerful and not enough missile too, maybe it's an upsurge of violence and overthrowing because them kind of thing that cause problem, don't it? Anyway, remember go and listen. And it never caused no threat, right? Yeah, remember go and listen.
3 of whom were American citizens.
Cuba said the planes were over their airspace. The U.S. said they were over international waters.
The aircraft were unarmed, posed no threat to Cuba, and these aircraft were shot down without warning.
This is not cojones. This is cowardice.
Then President Bill Clinton tightened sanctions, which are still in place today. And the families of the victims have been pushing for an indictment like this ever since.
We will continue to yell out for justice and for freedom for the Cuban people.
Fast forward to today, Donald Trump has repeatedly threatened Cuba.
Yeah, Cuba's going to be next.
They're very much at the end of the line.
Cuba going to be when? Last or next? Voila.
Freedom.
Play it back. Play it back.
Today. And the families of the victims have been pushing for an indictment like this ever since.
We will continue to yell out for justice and for freedom for the Cuban people.
Fast forward to today, Donald Trump has repeatedly threatened Cuba.
Yeah, Cuba's going to be next.
They're very much at the end of the line.
And now the Trump administration is indicting Raul Castro, who was head of the military at the time of the shootdown.
The United States and President Trump does not and will not forget its citizens.
Even though today he's 94 and can barely walk, he is still, without a doubt, the most powerful man in Cuba.
Okay, so it depends that. That does to the other day, you know. Follow me up now. Continue, follow me up. Watch it again now.
Of electricity, and so they are protesting against America and its
people. Me make sure leave Pat. Look and read down the service 2 weeks ago this put up. This is Channel 4 News.
Yeah, man, Channel 4 News. Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. More you listen, I'm soon play the one from Jamaica. 2 weeks ago, these people. Channel 4 News. Watch this. Listen.
They are running out of electricity, and so they are protesting against America and its embargo.
And by the way, Channel 4 News are from UK, yeah? Trevor stop work on Channel 4 News, Pat. Trevor McDonald. And then
yeah, man. Yeah, him stop work now.
All right, cool. Let me just play it back again. All right.
They are running out of electricity, and so they are protesting against America and its embargo. For the last 4 months, Cubans have been cut off from their traditional lifeline, Venezuelan oil, in what looks like Washington's attempt at regime change, in what it's always regarded as its backyard.
We have gone more than 40 hours without electricity. I live in a community where there are many elderly people, many of them bedridden. Food is going bad inside refrigerators. That's the little food which can actually be bought.
America's domino theory was that Cuba's 1959 revolution would eventually flip all of Latin America communist. But now Donald Trump, who was flying back from China on Friday, is trying to flip Cuba capitalism's way instead.
You talk about a declining country, they are...
Well, to listen word to word, you know. This happened when I come from China like 2 weeks ago. Okay. Listen word to word, listen.
Really a nation or a country in decline, so we're going to see. We have a lot to talk about on Cuba, but not maybe for today.
The president sent his CIA director, John Ratcliffe, to Havana this week, America's chief spy, demanding what the agency called fundamental changes, with US officials not ruling out the use of force.
Okay. No, the worship never play. Just follow my video, you know. Come well put. Remember, we want to say we know the tabloid. Me say our news don't get pick it up. Continue.
The faces of US intelligence officers were blurred in what is otherwise a blatant return to the politics of the Cold War.
It's my personal opinion. You cannot change the economic trajectory of Cuba as long as the people who are in charge of it now are in charge of it. That's what's going to have to change, because these people are proven incapable. I hope I'm wrong. We'll give them a chance. But I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think we're going to be able to change the trajectory of Cuba as long as these people are in charge in that regime.
Raul Castro still dresses like a Cuban revolutionary, even though he's about to turn 95 next month. The Americans are talking to his bodyguard, wearing blue in the middle here. That's also Raul, Castro's grandson. But prosecutors in Florida are also threatening to indict the old man to face trial in the United States, as they did before capturing Venezuela's president earlier this year.
The message to the Cubans is very clear that a similar situation could arise with Raul Castro being under indictment and potentially extradited. So The message to the Cubans is clear. The pressure is on. A timeline's been delivered. Now it's going to be up to the Cubans as to whether or not they comply.
It seems unlikely that US Special Forces really would mount an operation to capture a frail 95-year-old. But what is becoming clearer is that Cuba could well be living on borrowed time.
Yeah.
The Americans are not demanding this Caribbean island transition to democracy. But these departing CIA officers are tasked with changing Cuba's leadership to open it up to American companies.
To open it up for what?
American companies.
When we play about this, you know, remember 2 weeks, this, you know, people. Just watch it, you know, just watch what we are doing. Because our news thing we're down there, them should have them kicking. Around there, say you get the real thing, them around the Titans, around the city, all them. See? All right, what's that?
These departing CIA officers are tasked with changing Cuba's leadership to open it up to American companies and giving President Trump, their boss, the kind of geopolitical success which Iran has so far denied him.
Which Iran, well, before I continue, so I look at success which Iran so far denied him. If they get kind of run Iran, but him say enough more job for do Iran. Him say like couple weeks, like 2 weeks, and we're going around 8. See? Yes. And it now work. So let me just continue with this. I'm not sure what them do in a Jamaica, where them has hundreds of pieces of nastiness of garbage, you know. Garbage. Yeah? Jamaican people, they make them go in there one head, yeah? All right. Let me continue this.
Today, we are announcing an indictment.
Remember 2 weeks, them indict him now. I see the ship. See that? Remember me that story before. Look now.
Charging Raul Castro. Today, we are announcing an indictment charging Raul Castro and several others with conspiracy to kill U.S. nationals. Mr. Castro and the others are charged with additional crimes as well, including destruction of aircraft and 4 individual counts of murder. On February 24th, 1996, 2 civilian aircraft operated by Brothers to the Rescue were shot down over international waters by military.
Over international water, I drop leaflet in our country, but our international water, you know, the leaflet them blew up. From international water, I drop in a Cuba as if it uprise, right? Okay. All right, good.
Military aircraft from Cuba. As alleged in the indictment, Raul Castro and 5 co-defendants participated in a conspiracy that ended with Cuban military aircraft firing missiles at those civilian planes and killing 4 Americans. Those are the allegations.
But then they say 3 of them are Cuban American. The other one never, but now 4 American. Them say 3, you know, Cuban American.
Yeah.
The other one must never get nothing yet, but maybe after I'm dead, him turn citizen. But all right, continue. Continue. Can I have the report there too? Continue.
Returned by a federal grand jury. My message today is clear. The United States and President Trump does not and will not forget its citizens. Charging Raul Castro today.
You know what's that, you know? So I'm going to show you something else turn up at. So I'm going to give a sequence where Andrew one is cannot trick on me. I tell you no what go on. Not even our media houses pick up whatever. Oh, me have the one of them and them have it. It's there. Remember, continue now. Remember, you have a Cuban president say about this indictment. If them come, listen.
Cuban President Miguel Diaz-Canel said on Monday that any U.S. military action against Cuba would lead to a, quote, bloodbath, and one with incalculable consequences for regional peace and stability. Diaz-Canel issued the warning in a post on X and added that, quote, Cuba does not pose a threat. His post follows an Axios report published a day earlier citing classified intelligence that said Cuba had acquired more than 300 military drones. The report said Cuba had discussed plans to use them to attack the U.S. naval base at Guantanamo Bay, U.S. military vessels, and Key West, Florida. But Cuba said the U.S. was fabricating a case to justify potential military intervention. In Havana, some residents said they would resist any attack.
I know for a fact that Cuba is a strong country. The Cubans are very brave, and we're not going to back down. If they come, they'll have to fight, because Cuba will fight back. That's what I can tell you. My country, whether we're hungry or not, no matter what, will fight back. They better not.
No, Anjo, them never call patriotic, not you. Not you. You hear this? Yeah.
Come, because there's going to be a fight, you see.
Another resident said he supported talks between the U.S. and Cuba.
There must be an agreement between the two sides to talk and negotiate whatever they want, and Cuba must also enforce its laws. Do you understand? But they shouldn't invade Cuba. Cuba will defend itself at all times.
Yeah.
It will never hand over the country. It will never hand it over. Do you understand?
Cuba has come under increasing strain since the United States cut off its energy supplies after arresting the president of its then ally, Venezuela, in January. Tensions between the two countries have risen sharply in recent days. Reuters reported last week, citing a U.S. Department of Justice source, that prosecutors plan to indict former Cuban leader Raul Castro over Cuba's 1996 shooting down of two planes operated by a humanitarian group.
All right, so let me just continue. Let me continue. I'm going to show you now, and then I'm going to show you Jamaica people, where the little idiot them man go do. It reaches, seem like don't say, watch this now, watch it.
Have told us that the USS Nimitz aircraft.
Oh, a CBS News, it's American news. Remember, we not do tabloid around here. So we use legit thing I show you. Oh, our people not pick up this. Because them don't follow these things. Hear what them say? Official told them the news. Official. And look what I want. And it all show the same. See the ship name in the water there? Nimitz. It down there right now, All right. You see it? It did go long, so to, watch out.
U.S. military officials have told us that the USS Nimitz aircraft carrier and a couple of escort ships have crossed into the Caribbean Sea. One of them is a guided missile destroyer. The other one is a replenishment ship. Why is this important? Well, first of all, it's been the first time in months that a carrier strike group has entered that region. But it also comes at a time where the U.S. Justice Department has announced the indictment of former Cuban President Raul Castro. Now, that strike group joins a number of ships that are already in the region, most notably the Iwo Jima, which is an amphibious ship with around 2,000 Marines on board. That took part in the capture of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, you may recall, back in January. In addition to that, we've seen a lot of activity in the air, spy planes, the Navy Poseidon aircraft.
Poseidon, No, you have the mythical god Poseidon, I gotta have to see that, but control the fishes. Andrew must say, I know, must control Andrew. So you see, but them have something named Poseidon. Yes, Poseidon control the sea and everything, in the mythical god and thing, them give that name Poseidon. So them have all these things around right now as we speak. Yeah, and then I'm play it back, I'm play it back. And then I'll play what Jamaica say.
Where the U.S. Justice Department has announced the indictment of former Cuban President Raul Castro. Now, that strike group joins a number of ships that are already in the region, most notably the Iwo Jima, which is an amphibious ship with around 2,000 Marines on board. That took part in the capture of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, you may recall, back in January. In addition to that, we've seen a lot of activity in the air, spy planes, the Navy Poseidon aircraft, the Triton, which is a drone, flying around areas. And we're talking about maybe 24 of these flights in the regions around Cuba. This would be for potential target acquisition or to scope out any threat there might be to U.S. troops. So as the political situation in Cuba escalates, so too does the U.S. military presence in the region.
Okay. So I'm going to move this again. I'm going to play our people, them now people. Now play them to us now. Can you see clear? You see, I'm going to clear pattern, you know. I'm going to go, not my word. Not my word. Now, I'm going to play. Now play them to us there. Yeah? Now I'm going to play the two us head. Limits there, you know. You understand? It's there. When you see one of them warship that turn up, believe me, people, one of them the carrier there, it better than 70% of the world, of them land people. It the warship. It more arm and better than 70% of them country. And nobody watch how them are going. One of them. And it have submarine there, but my on the surface. It always have submarine with nuclear. Yes. When you see them warship there, them have other things with it. You remember them go down there and then them go for the guy over. You remember at the dinner and them say them do some exercise in a Trinidad and Tobago. Look it up and you see it's here, man. No, it's in a Jamaica. So yeah, what I mean that one you come and tell me, you know, like we are eat that. Remember we study them things are good, you know. We are real journalists, you know. Yeah, then they repeat that. Look on this now, Pat. Yeah.
It's been an absolutely special day. We're on the USS Nimitz, and it.
Them depend the limits, people. It's in a Jamaica. Remember, me not sure say that they wait to do surveillance and everything, you know. It's in a Jamaica. This one, you know, wristbands, the school them not fix up, they mash up. Why Andrew that make she go on it for a trick Jamaican? A Dr. Crab should have depend it. But him afraid of everything because he don't know if the man carry him over. Andrew no want to go on it, you know. Him no want to go on it. Yeah? But I really, Dr. Crab will deal with, you know, the police, my national security minister. Yeah? And Minister of Defense, Andrew Holness. The two of them should have done it. But them don't want to put them foot because them I think about the guy them from down but them just take the melting pot. Like them say, we don't want to go on the limits, you know. Because maybe we not come off. So them send dirty thinking, Pumps Vaz. No, him, you know him love chat, blah, 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 blah. You can't see how him nervous, because I never know if them come off or not, you know. Pumps Vaz. Nobody, I'm going to tell you, US, you should have keep Pumps Vaz and run off she. But more you listen the garbage out of her mouth. Hear what you tell me about US now. I'm going to show you something. Hear this now like a big eater. Hear this.
Today has been an absolutely special day. We're on the USS Nimitz, and it is one of the largest naval carriers in the entire world. And we got to come on this carrier because of the team at the U.S. Embassy. And I really want to thank the entire team here, the command.
The U.S. Embassy call and give at work. Them not go panic in the rights, man. Remember, you know, you deal with school. What you do with warplane and missile as a teach, as a minister of education. I talk about we go panic on this. And Pumps Vaz, remember the this. You should have put the national security minister, them have a little 2 helicopter up there, so, and them are deal with thing a kill out Jamaican. Them figure upon it. But them I think the amount of cocaine in a Jamaica and the amount of thing where them are do. Them no want to go upon it. But Andrew Holness and Crab should have go, yes, sir. Them no go. You said she. You have a little idiot chat now. After our invasion out for go and hear these people. Hear this part.
Mr. Admiral, wherever Admiral is, I want to thank him also. It's really just a symbol of the US-Jamaica friendship. We have a relationship.
US-Jamaica friendship. US someone a friend for uno. And US go someone a pataka. US if them have them closest ally where Canada. And you see Canada thing where go on under the president and all. When US are with friends from Andrew Holness, they know everything about Andrew Holness and that one, yeah. Yeah, hey, let me ask you something, Pat. You ever say Pumps Vaz so dumbstruck and look scared before?
No.
Look at looking at space. People, if they have not focus, him heart not in chest.
True.
Brother, him look like a guy with a focus.
Nah, man, I'm not staring at space, man. I'm not staring at space.
Attack. Look on Pumps Vaz's face. Not in that camera, him not focus. Look on him body language. Eh? Look on him Vaz, body language. Him look scary.
Yeah, man. Look nervous. Pums Vaz look nervous. Pums Vaz look real nervous. Him no one. Yeah. The expression when they on Pums Vaz face, yeah. Give him way. It tell you say him not comfortable on that ship there. Cause I just say no, Pums Vaz don't know if he might come off our ship, you know.
Them should have let him off.
You understand?
Not scared.
No, them trap him on there.
Eh?
And send for something to come pick him up.
Look how the
them shouldn't let him off. But
hey, Pat.
My brother, watch this now. A two unqualified individual, this, you know. Them are not ready for warship. Yeah? Education minister. Where should I do this, so? And this guy, you know, say my mining energy, transport, telecom. None of that no constitute warship. Pums Vaz portfolio, no let him to this, you know. Neither Maped DNA, you know. But Andrew always send people, the wrong people, them, go represent the country. You understand? What happened to Crab? The National Security Minister and Deputy Prime Minister, what happened to him? And what happened to the chief in command? Andrew, you're scared of warship.
Yeah.
Don't you say nothing to nobody? Eh? Are you run out big and bold and say you're not afraid of nobody? You know? Don't you afraid of the warship? And the chief civil servant. And them place because I see you itch up around all type of police all over Jamaica. Yeah? And I pose up. Yeah? As a dictator. Now here is your chance for board. Yeah? The limits. Yeah? And go see what it look like. And you refrain. You refuse. And send them to look up pig there. Eh? Unqualified individual representing the government. Something wrong with this government, yeah, man. This government has a nonsensical administration, you know. Led by a minister. Yeah? Now look who them send go. Wasting taxpayers' money. This is misrepresentation of the people in the country and the country. You understand? Them now have no expertise about them when it as it relates to war and, you know, them type of vessel there. So I don't know where I'm expect to achieve by sending them two clown here, them two pig there. Send out Crab and yourself. Yeah? And all nasty Google too. Throw up there so now I run Jamaica where crime is concerned. So oh no, it's time to meet with the international counterpart. But I hide behind some wall. I wanna go on with it. Wanna scare that.
But out he said the person at the red look sick. You know, him scared. Him don't know if him have come off. Them shouldn't let him off. I don't know why they let him off. Cause him scared from him that trouble guy in him brain from around early 80s, you know.
1983, man.
Eh?
From 1983, him done, you know.
From 1983, he was scared. Where's the
yeah, man.
From the 70s, from 83, from the 70s, done and 80s come in, him get scared by 83. People,
yeah, man. And top down, fool.
Pat, when you look at me, I finish play. People, more you hear where Andrew send them here and where them are deal with. More you listen where them people are deal with, you know. More you listen good where she has said, boy, US, after them out for a strike, Cuba, she come up with that bullshit. Me, I watch what them I say in them news over there. Look how this guy looks scared. Look there. Him then I look at the camera, I push it back. I could go back and listen them. Listen here. And this independence
come on this carrier because of the team at the U.S. Embassy. And I really want to thank the entire team here, the commanding officer, Admiral, wherever Admiral is, I want to thank him also,
No, man,
it's really just a symbol of the US-Jamaica friendship. We have a relationship that spans so many areas, from education to security to transportation.
Yes, you know, people, education and transportation and security. You know, see, I be a bullshit chatter. You know what she said? She the US in them. Yeah, this.
Admiral is, I want to thank him also. It's really just a symbol of the US-Jamaica friendship. We have a relationship that spans so many areas, from education to security to transportation. And it's a relationship that we value as Jamaicans. And so today was really special to come on this carrier to see Jamaicans working in really highly specialized areas, doing really well, also flying the Jamaican flag really high in this place. And so for me, that was one of the highlights. Obviously, seeing the experience and the kind of ability to do very, very difficult things in the air. That was a highlight for me. I mean, the skill of the team and the officers has been amazing to see. And so I want to
see that in a so I like fishy and skill when the people them do them look at thing. I fly off them plane and I check them thing, you know. And I use them real radar when I do. I like fishy, poor thing. You remember, I said, Dora head no good in a sharp brain. So Dora them shall let her off. Cause she don't know what she has say, you know. She don't know what she has say. Me just play something, give them don't know what she has say. But the one Pums Vaz should not allow to come off. This are the same pattern we see when they move to Venezuela, the same pattern with Cuba. The same exact pattern. Yeah? You understand? Dora, she name Dora Dixon. Yeah, Dora, man. Look here.
The US government for this, and thank especially the Jamaican members of the crew for coming out and being a part of this.
So them is that the Jamaican member of the crew, them have Jamaican parentage, and thank the Jamaican member of the crew for being a part of it. People, let me show you a fool. You see when a ship that come out, people, it costs the ship, that war ship per day are between 6.5 to 8 million. And then with the rest of things like 9 million per day. That's like $1.44 billion per day, Jamaican dollar. Them no come out to play. Them wanna remember that they carry around 5,000 crew members, you know. That. Plus some of the next one with like 2,000 crew members, you know. Plus some of other things that them have submarine too, you know. In there, you know. You know, see it? The submarine have it under there because them don't want nothing. And next submarine come and try something under there. So them protect themselves, yeah? When you see that, don't play with it. And submarine have been, it carry nuclear. It have other thing with fire, but it have nuclear. If you push them to the brink, they will slap you. Yeah? America powerful with the pepper on them, you know, but I won't put it still, you know. Yeah? Take off the act. Yeah? But she don't. She tell about education. Like she thinks it's a school she go on. She go say a war out for go on. Andrew Holness to come say nothing. Nothing. Big dirty thinking crab from the ship coming by, you know. We don't see no me I laugh, but it bad, you know. Them have to go give him a surety, carry him a tremble. Big dirty thinking coming a crab bush head, you know. In my head. Let me show you the money there, brother. Let me show you the money. What are they? Let me show you the money to operate the ship. Yeah? Let me show you the money. All right. In our Trinidad, look on the name of the ship, people. Look here. Pat, I you read this. You can't read it, Trinidad. No, this is the isle. This is about the isle. Should them talk about a Jamaica alone? Me hear Pums Vaz I say, we alone have to find me. Lie. Bullshit. Bullshit. But in the region and bullshit. Yeah? Other places have refinery. Yeah, Dominican Republic. Did and nearly the same amount of barrel. Puerto Rico, there, so even Cuba have refinery and everything. I be a garbage and government attack, you know. Don't follow them. Do not follow them. Because them are making them very dumb like them, you know. I be a gap. Them just get up and chat things. Will not make no sense. I want to show you this better. Hold on. See? I never show them this, you know. Never show them refinement too, but I want to show you this, brother, before me even go to that. Let me see this. All right. Look at the daily budget. Why you read this, brother? And look at the ship. See the name of the ship there?
All right. All right. Daily operating costs, budget roughly 6.5 million to 8 million per day, just to keep the carrier and its embarked aircraft actively deployed at sea. Comprehensive strike group, a full carrier strike group. The carrier paired with escort cruiser, destroyer, and nuclear submarine for a complete protective umbrella can push the daily cost past 9 million.
All right. So where the ship name up there, sir? Look at the top there, so where the ship name. The plane is a super carrier, this, you know. See there?
Yeah. U.S. aircraft carrier operation military. Yeah. Super carrier. Yeah. Such as a Nimitz or Gerald Ford class is exceptionally expensive due to its massive crew, roughly 5,000 personnel, and daily airing sorties.
All right,
yeah.
So, remember when I do tabloid, it's there. It's there. When you come on, them show you all the time for go push to and say nothing. So, me like what we are going in the world because we live in the world. So, I see what I go on, and I see 96, and I see them rural, them indict him for the 96 period, and them say the international water, so them want to go for him. And them I hear when the news I said them want them company down in there. So, you know, you want to move him and change some things. CIA, one of the chief CIA just come from there. And you know, them are going to see this, and them have spy plane and what have you fly there, and them send the carrier. Them do the same thing when them indict the guy there, Chavez guy, the guy there over there, so Chavez second. When them indict him, you know what is in there, and them just move in upon him, and them are chat tough, and them just move in a helicopter him out, and it make crab go hide, you know. When crab see the same ship, crab thinks that him it come find my Andrew. So them must say, no, we not gonna sit there, no. Pums Vaz, you go up if anything. Send Dora, gonna make no sense. So them invite her, shall say, you know, the relationship with US, a peace and nastiness. Madura, when them go for Madura, people, them go for him. When them ship that turn up at your door, it better than 70% of the countries in the world. Me not ask. Me do it, me study these things. One of them can come with the submarine. Remember, you know, them now use them nuclear, let them back. Turn, but they will use it. This is American. Them now make them mash them up. Yeah? So they will use it. So me don't know. If them don't know, so we know. Me know about this. We know about me study these things, man. So we just show them part. So when me just show your part, me show you why. And them do demand this, and me show you up-to-date news. But she got on it to tell Jamaican people like them eat that. You know, education and transport and you know this. And you know, they show you we have a land. This is bullshit.
But you know why you want a relationship, man, with America where Jamaica have. Me I make Dora know so nobody know why you're not about a relationship with America where Jamaica have. And it's not an educational program, she gone pan. This is imminent war in the region, in a Jamaica backyard. Yeah? The closest neighbor is about to be attacked. So I don't know what the type of PR publicity stunt where Andrew send out them two musketeers to conduct. Because it's laughable. You understand? Yeah? Seeing Dora with her moped there, yeah? It don't look good. These are security measures we are dealing with in the region. Yeah. And you send education minister and transport and technology and energy guy down we're scared. Hey, you know, see Pums Vaz look like him in a stiff jacket. Pums Vaz look like him in a stiff jacket. I'm well scared, you know, people. Pums Vaz look out of place. Him look out of touch. Because Pums Vaz, in a meditation, yeah, him a think say, him now come back off of the warship. Yeah, so him not look comfortable. And we know Pums Vaz is a guy who like to exhibit a lot of, yeah, when him there in a certain situation. Him like to show off himself. See, him look like a clown. All right, center that them, my brother. In order to avoid speculation from John public, it is the responsibility of Prime Minister Andrew Holness to hold a press conference informing the people of Jamaica the true purpose of the U.S. warship docking in the Jamaican waters. Right.
Patrick, 100. 100.
Yeah, man.
100. Yeah.
We need to come address that, of course.
Of course.
Yeah. And because, remember, the guy was second in command to him, delinquent, him can't represent Jamaica at them type of scenery, because I'm wanted, you understand, by international government. So him now put himself near the warship, crab, nasty thinking, dirty crab,
Hide.
Hide.
Come on, hide.
You can imagine you have your national security minister, man, deputy prime minister at that, but you have these type of event and him non-existent. Him not no appearance. When last anybody see crab around anything of concern as it relates to security in the country, whether locally, regionally, or internationally, it no exists. A waste of taxpayers' money, and drag garbage, and drop this criminal beside him. Yeah, a pose up as the Minister for National Security, but him cannot go and no at them type of symposium there. Him can't go on none of them. Yeah. Conference, him can't, him not have no appearance and no conference. No seminar, nothing at all. So, Jamaica don't have no security, No, Jamaica unsecure. Because if the Minister for National Security, you can't see him, and you don't hear from him, he might hide. Then the country not secure, man.
No, but
that is why Ron James said the border them not secure, The amount of illegal gun we are coming, yeah. Can I ask him why there's so much M16 on the road? Him said the border is secure and the gunman them have bigger gun than M16. So there goes. That's why I say crab. Yeah, to leave the post. Right now, if you go around a hero circle, you see crab I each up, in a one eye pat them, Yeah, him run a hero circle.
Too near to the warship. Him not crab bush. Too near to the warship, man. Because the man, they might go and say we need a pat here, so. Crab
but you want now, you want crab they run a hero circle. Crab have to go and bungle up among some more crab, Hide himself among crab. You understand?
Him
can't
He's not going to a pot, so he might keep far. Can't come and keep in a bush them, Come and go like him, hey. Come and keep so far. You don't think the crab is a maroon. Come and go like crab. Yeah, remember the war with the maroon and the British? Crab in a crab bush. Him should have go up on the ship, man, Andrew. Remember them like cut ribbon? And him should have carry a ribbon and cut it too. Him should have carry a ribbon and go cut it. Them like cut ribbon. But where is crab? And then she go there go chat one bag of bull crab. Eh?
Crab in a Alice style circle. Crab in a Alice style round a hero circle. A hide.
Yeah. And then Pums Vaz,
At them thing a Jamaican people must look upon and observe and check the reality. Where is crab? This is security. America Dhaka warship. Yeah. In the region, close to Jamaica. Yeah. Then I say, it don't have water. You understand? But the man them stay behind a wall and send out Dora, the destroyer, and Dixon Pums Vaz. A lack of representation, that man. That is no representative at all. In the circumstance of where eminent in the region. In our water, in our backyard. Next door to a neighbor. We neighbor I get threat from a superpower who would want to carry, them faction in the Caribbean. Yeah. Them out of South America where they are with Venezuela, Then them left South America and them go to Iran. And them go on with them foolishness down there. And it's like them not get no justification, so now them turn from Cuba and gone back all the way. 1996. Yeah. Royal Castro in 94. For Christ's sake, Donald Trump, I want to know. What type of indictment to have the man pan? Eh? See, how that bow down there? Look like the crime minister around Donald Trump, Yeah. And the crime minister. Sign him or sign off something, Because in time him to Trump him off to sign something,
Sometimes send back the doctor them, Because I'm a listen and then tell him a lie.
I sign off. Anytime him to Trump and Rubio in pen work. See him bow there. I bow him, I bow as just look down a Barbados. You don't ever see this type of photo scene in a Barbados. You can't see this because me and Matley are stalwart, Progeny and Michael Manley, Stand up against them, Master the Cuban argument. Good boy. Your visa is safer now. Yeah, man, a real talk, man. Yeah, man, the Cubans are gone. And Donald Trump replies, good boy, your visa is safer now. So it's all about visa traveling. But you see that visa there, where them so crazy for, it's going to be them demise, Because I'm going to traveling, feeling seat and safety, sudden destruction upon them.
Yes.
You understand? Yeah. And remember, US know all of them. You understand?
But enough more people join. I want to play back. Let me play it again. Let me bluff play back a couple of the things them where it lead up to this year. Because don't make the news them come tell me nothing about it. Just come and exercise and that's show about education. This is bullshit. This is how it starts from people. Look.
So far, a search of the area has not turned up any survivors.
This moment changed U.S.-Cuban relations forever. And now it's what the Trump administration is using to indict Cuban President Raul Castro.
Let's take it back to the 1990s.
The Soviet Union has collapsed. Cuba's economy is in freefall, and large numbers of Cubans are building rafts by hand and risking their lives trying to cross the Florida Straits to get to the U.S.
Y'all see it over here at about 11:30.
So a group of Cuban-American pilots called Brothers to the Rescue start flying small planes to help the Coast Guard locate these rafters.
Then they started dropping anti-government leaflets into Cuba, angering Fidel Castro. They started dropping anti-government leaflets into Cuba, angering Fidel Castro.
One more time, once up.
Then they started dropping anti-government leaflets into Cuba, angering Fidel Castro.
In February, these rafters.
Then they started dropping anti-government leaflets into Cuba, angering Fidel Castro.
So dropping leaflet inside Cuba, it could have been international water because water was nobody want to get it right. That's a government leaflet, anti-government leaflet. Okay.
Then they started dropping anti-government leaflets into Cuba, angering Fidel Castro.
In February 1996, Cuba shot down 2 Brothers to the Rescue planes, killing 4 pilots, 3 of whom were American citizens.
Cuba said the planes were over their airspace. The U.S. said they were over international waters.
The aircraft were unarmed, posed no threat to Cuba, and...
But hey, you see anti-government leaflets still that pose more threat than even fire gun. You can't remember your old people rise up and say,
Yeah, man.
Anti-government leaflet, yeah? And every time shot them thing the powerful than God. Yeah? Enough time. You understand? Ekron, we answer, my brother. Continue.
These aircraft were shot down without warning.
This is not cojones. This is cowardice.
Then President Bill Clinton tightened sanctions, which are still in place today. And the families of the victims have been pushing for an indictment like this ever since.
We will continue to yell out for justice and for freedom for the Cuban people.
Fast forward to today, Donald Trump has repeatedly threatened Cuba.
Yeah, Cuba's going to be next. They're very much at the...
Cuba going to be when?
Next.
Forward to today, Donald Trump has repeatedly threatened Cuba.
Yeah, Cuba's going to be next. They're very much at the end of the line.
And now the Trump administration is indicting Raul Castro, who was head of the military at the time of the shootdown.
The United States and President Trump does not and will not forget its citizens.
Even though today he's 94 and can barely walk, he is still, without a doubt, the most powerful man in Cuba.
All right, so you hear this. So it's the next. Okay. Watch this again now. Can me just go back? Who does time me just give them back? Watch that. Play about this. This is 2 weeks ago. Can you see that channel 4 this? So you see me use real source. Channel 4, look.
They are running out of electricity, and so they are protesting against America and its embargo. For the last 4 months, Cubans have been cut off from their traditional lifeline, Venezuelan oil, in what looks like Washington's attempt at regime change, in what it's always regarded as its backyard.
We have gone more than 40 hours without electricity. I live in a community where there are many elderly people, many of them bedridden. Food is going bad inside refrigerators. That's the little food which can actually be bought.
America's domino theory was that Cuba's 1959 revolution would eventually flip all of Latin America communist. But now Donald Trump, who was flying back from China on Friday, is trying to flip Cuba capitalism's way instead.
You talk about a declining country. They are really a nation or a country in decline. So we're going to see. We have a lot to talk about on Cuba, but not maybe for tonight.
The president sent his CIA director, John Ratcliffe, to Havana this week.
You see that the CIA can still fly in. And hear what them said this week. So hear where I'm going to far. You listening, you know? Not my word.
America's chief spy demanding what the agency called fundamental changes, with US officials not ruling out the use of force. The faces of US intelligence officers were blurred in what is otherwise a blatant return to the politics of the Cold War.
It's my personal opinion. You cannot change the economic trajectory of Cuba as long as the people who are in charge of it now are in charge of it. That's what's going to have to change, because these people are proven incapable. I hope I'm wrong. We'll give them a chance. But I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think we're going to be able to change the trajectory of Cuba as long as these people are in charge in that regime.
Raul Castro still dresses like a Cuban revolutionary, even though he's about to turn 95 next month. The Americans are talking to his bodyguard, wearing blue in the middle here. That's also Raul, Castro's grandson. But prosecutors in Florida are also threatening to indict the old man to face trial in the United States, as they did before capturing Venezuela's president earlier this year.
The message to the Cubans is very clear that a similar situation could arise with Raul Castro being under indictment and potentially extradited. So the message to the Cubans is clear. The pressure is on. A timeline's been delivered. Now it's going to be up to the Cubans as to whether or not they comply.
It seems unlikely that US Special Forces really would mount an operation to capture a frail 95-year-old. But what is becoming clearer is that Cuba could well be living on borrowed time. The Americans are not demanding this Caribbean island transition to democracy. But these departing CIA officers are tasked with changing Cuba's leadership to open it up to American companies. This Caribbean island transition to democracy. But these departing CIA officers are tasked with changing Cuba's leadership to open it up to American companies and transition to democracy. But these departing CIA officers are tasked with changing Cuba's leadership to open it up to American companies and giving President Trump, their boss, the kind of geopolitical success which Iran has so far denied him. And giving President Trump, their boss, the kind of geopolitical success which Iran has so far denied him.
Oh, so him not get to crush Iran good yet. So Cuba, now if him can get a success from Cuba, that look good for him. Okay, continue.
Announcing an indictment.
You see him that about the indictment? See the indictment,
Charging Raul Castro. Today, we are announcing an indictment charging Raul Castro and several others with conspiracy to kill U.S. nationals. Mr. Castro and the others are charged with additional crimes as well, including destruction of aircraft and 4 individual counts of murder. On February 24th, 1996, 2 civilian aircraft operated by Brothers to the Rescue were shot down over international waters by military aircraft from Cuba. As alleged in the indictment, Raul Castro and 5 co-defendants participated in a conspiracy that ended with Cuban military aircraft firing missiles at those civilian planes and killing 4 Americans. Those are the allegations returned by a federal grand jury. My message today is clear. The United States and President Trump does not and will not forget its citizens.
All right. So remember here this is what the Cuban president said. Hear them, man. Hear this.
One with incalculable consequences for regional peace and stability.
Yeah.
Cuban President Miguel Diaz-Canel said on Monday that any U.S. military action against Cuba would lead to a, quote, bloodbath, and one with incalculable consequences for regional peace and stability. Diaz-Canel issued the warning in a post on X and added that, quote, Cuba does not pose a threat. His post follows an Axios report published a day earlier citing classified intelligence that said Cuba had acquired more than 300 military drones. The report said Cuba had discussed plans to use them to attack the U.S. naval base at Guantanamo Bay, U.S. military vessels, and Key West, Florida. But Cuba said the U.S. was fabricating a case to justify potential military intervention. In Havana, some residents said they would resist any attack.
I know for a fact that Cuba is a strong country. We Cubans are very brave, and we're not going to back down. If they come, they'll have to fight, because Cuba will fight back. That's what I can tell you. My country, whether we're hungry or not, no matter what, will fight back. They better not come, because there's going to be a fight, you see.
Another resident said he supported talks between the U.S. and Cuba.
There must be an agreement between the two sides to talk and negotiate whatever they want, and Cuba must also enforce its laws. Do you understand? But they shouldn't invade Cuba. Cuba will defend itself at all times. But it will never hand over the country. It will never hand it over. Do you understand?
Cuba has come under increasing strain since the United States cut off its energy supplies after arresting the president of its then ally, Venezuela, in January. Tensions between the two countries have risen sharply in recent days. Reuters reported last week, citing a U.S. Department of Justice source, that prosecutors plan to indict former Cuban leader Raul Castro over Cuba's 1996 shooting down of 2 planes operated by a humanitarian group.
Humanitarian group, I drop a humanitarian group in a people, but them drop anti-government leaflet for uprise and overture, right? Humanitarian group to do humanitarian work, you know? Yes. You understand? But anyway, continue. It's a CBS News. You don't notice what we use. Yeah, hear them say the army when them tell them, listen.
U.S. military officials have told us that the USS Nimitz aircraft carrier and a couple of escort ships have crossed into the Caribbean Sea. One of them is a guided missile destroyer. The other one is a replenishment ship. Why is this important? Well, first of all, it's been the first time in months that a carrier strike group has entered that region. But it also comes at a time where the U.S. Justice Department has announced the indictment of former Cuban President Raul Castro. Now, that strike group joins a number of ships that are already in the region, most notably the Iwo Jima, which is an amphibious ship with around 2,000 Marines on board. That took part in the capture of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, you may recall, back in January. In addition to that, we've seen a lot of activity in the air, spy planes, the Navy Poseidon aircraft, the Triton, which is a drone, flying around areas. And we're talking about maybe 24 of these flights in the regions around Cuba. This would be for potential target acquisition or to scope out any threat there might be to U.S. troops. So as the political situation in Cuba escalates, so too does the U.S. military presence in the region.
So, not my word. Not my word. But this is where Jamaica send them ass head out. This is where them come out and tell me now. We don't want them last. At the first never seen kind of trace people and say them bad man. When they go up on the ship and tell them say them bad man part. Let me play him back there.
It's been an absolutely special day. We're on the USS Nimitz, and it is one of the largest naval carriers in the entire world. And we got to come on this carrier because of...
That guy no man, never stop it again, people. No came stand up and them and try engage him. Him tense. Him and him body movements. Like you must say, yo, them are take me away, you know. Because them are blow a ship out of the water. It's fast boat.
Yeah.
I wonder if them want me something. The guy, you know, him not comfortable. But if you send an education minister, we're out for one, pan a back ship. Pan one of the super carrier. I thought bullshit. Look how the guy tends. Look here.
The team at the U.S. Embassy. I really want to thank the entire team here, the commanding officer, Admiral, wherever Admiral is, I want to thank him.
Him now smile. Him a look if anybody come for arrest him. Look, you know, so I just, and him now, him a steer out, him now looking at the camera, like him a say, if him look at the camera, I wonder if that give him way. But him now look at the camera, but we try to, but just look on him good.
At the U.S. Embassy. And I really want to thank the entire team here, the commanding officer, Admiral, wherever Admiral is, I want to thank him also. It's really just a symbol of the U.S.-Jamaica friendship. We have a relationship that spans so many areas from
U.S.-Jamaica friendship. Him like, U.S.-Jamaica, and we have, what kind of thing this shit about?
It's really just a symbol of the U.S.-Jamaica friendship. We have a relationship that spans so many areas from education to security to transportation. And it's a relationship that we value as Jamaicans. And so today was really special to come on this carrier to see Jamaicans working in really highly specialized areas, doing really well. Also flying the Jamaican flag really high in this place. And so for me, that was one of the highlights, obviously, seeing...
One thing you know what shots of organ. When you take her off quick and leave Pums Vaz. Take her off quick and just shouldn't send her out there. Them shouldn't send she. What them are doing is it try because of the she said the embassy invite them, but she shouldn't go. It should be crab. Because them like go and tell people for kill. Me don't want him go out and make them hold him by him claw. By him nasty claw them. Him a Angel of country and like pose up. And them should go, you know, hey brother, you know, so them no want go out and look at them soldier yeah, still, you know. Cause them feel so out there, the man they might not see you know with them, no. Man,
Pums Vaz nervous and uncertain of where him there, you know. Pums Vaz nervous and uncertain of the surrounding. Him don't know what.
Look now, them put a thing on Pums Vaz, right? Look how him I go. Look at him and them people. Eh? Oh, Pums Vaz a move so nervy.
But me man, Pums Vaz look for me. And a Pums Vaz that me a look on, a different man. And the real Pums Vaz. Man, hey.
Yeah.
It's a Pums Vaz right, you know. Bex with Andrew, you know. Or Andrew beat him up, you know. I send him on warship. Pums Vaz, me a no Minister of National Security, and me no Commanding Chief. Andrew send me on warship and know say me no stand good. You understand? I Bex, Pums Vaz, Bex.
Yeah.
Pums Vaz the one type of, you know, we don't call it no publicity. When they on warship. Yeah, see Pums Vaz all make himself look like him a handicap all shape him and him not look like Pums Vaz. Him look out of place, out of touch. Him look nervous, people. Him uncomfortable. No, Pums Vaz should have taken the senior, you know, that privilege to go up on the limits, you know. Yeah, but Pums Vaz not look like him a enjoy the occasion at all. And worse, them send Pums Vaz with a moped with dunce. We can't even hit the subject or the subject for highlight. You understand? She gone in all education and relationship and this, that, and garbage. Yeah? While she should have asked some real question. Because, hey, and them lie to you know, people. Because watch this now. Why the embassy, yeah, would have give them a courtesy visit on the limits? Why?
So, no, the embassy do it, you know, because they want them to tell the people in Jamaica and nothing. They just put us
that, you know, because you can't be like when you talk them things because the people know you know the tabloid.
No.
They ask the question.
Me know, say, but hear this now. But the embassy I call them. Andrew don't want to go, you know. If just don't want to go and feast, if him going to come off.
So, hold on. Hold on. So, Andrew get the invite to and then pass it on to Pums Vaz.
Of course, can number one, them I call the head. Him now go, crab I say, you mad, me, and the one upon my clan can be where, me, now go away. So them make sure put Pums Vaz in the fire. Pums Vaz no feel good neither, you know. But me say,
no.
Because remember, dead man now go up the night, you know.
You're mad.
You tell me what go up here, so. Eh? Even water go of chat. Him no have enough time here, so. So them want to send somebody in the cabinet. Yeah, and them in the cabinet. In the cabinet. Where you look now, at the Prime Minister, go there, you know. You know why I'm not go there? When the war start or something, people are going to curse him. He might like him no, them not cabinet him no. Before them go, no.
Weird. You know, say Pums Vaz that one real old nasty crab. Anytime America have anything to do with Jamaica, you know, Pums Vaz, I mean crab. Crab go hide, you know. When the extradition order them did come at Jamaica with you, the man go hide, you know. I know worship about the place and him go hide again.
But
hiding crab gone in, I know.
That's your belly athlete food come up here start talking about. Why she never go on this? She a junior minister for national security. She and Crab. Should I not this girl here? Not my head. It not make no sense.
Then win. Athlete foot know anything about military. Athlete foot no know nothing.
No, but she a junior. You remember she in the police, she a junior.
No.
So this girl education. She a junior national security. So when you know, she forgot there as a national security minister, junior. And but a senior forgot there too. Wish him in a crab bush or hide. Because him now WikiLeaks. So him definitely want to go pan American better. Crab no want to go pan this, you know. Crab definitely come back. Hey, crab all criminal. Hey, crab no want to go pan them thing, you know, people. Cuba move like him a leader of gang. I wonder if him ever mix up in any gang. From WikiLeaks, come out with Crab not going nowhere, no. Crab no one go nowhere. Andrew no one go pan it, Andrew like, hey, this will make Andrew go pan it go boss. Andrew keep away.
Yeah, him should have depend here, so. Should have carry all him big scissors go cut ribbon. Should have carry a little small delegation. This is the prime occasion now for him cut a ribbon on the limits. But Andrew gonna hide, the whole of them a hide, and even athlete foot off a hide, you know, because remember, athlete foot have a little young mind around her, you know.
Of course.
Young youth, you know, could have be your grandson. My grandson
I'm a grandson, man.
Yeah. So remember, she have to hide from that too, you know. Can't face them. She don't know if that they on them book with this young mind where she have. Yeah, because that's a form of pedophiling, you know, where she have one with, you know. I don't go man alone do pedophile. Woman do it too. She have a young mind, so everybody hide. So, true, you know, this one named Killer Bad, and him say him not afraid of nobody. Him take up the invite from Andrew and carry up dinner with him.
Let me answer now. But it not say that a giant exercise. This use a giant exercise in Jamaica. And this ain't giant exercise. Me just play where the news over there when them talk to the soldier, where the soldier them and where them put out. But yeah, me just play it. Okay, but here where she said this is a giant exercise, increased tension. No, but this is not what them say in Cuba and thing. Here what them say, here where she say yes, so this is not an exercise. Here where let me play back where the Jamaican, where the education minister say. Information and Education Minister. Listen here.
Special G. We're on the USS Nimitz, and it is one of the largest naval carriers in the entire world. And we got to come on this carrier because of the team at the U.S. Embassy. And I really want to thank the entire team here, the commanding officer, Admiral, wherever Admiral is, I want to thank him also. It's really just a symbol of the U.S.-Jamaica friendship. We have a relationship that spans so many areas, from education to security to transportation. And it's a relationship that we value as Jamaicans. And so today was really special to come on this carrier, to see Jamaicans working in really highly specialized areas, doing really well, also flying the Jamaican flag really high in this place. And so for me, that was one of the highlights, obviously seeing the experience and the kind of ability to do very, very difficult things in the air. That was a highlight for me. I mean,
so she never said helicopter in the air yet. So
no,
helicopter and very different is a highlight. So she had to go on it. But look what the man the tens and look how him look. Him knows the US want him.
I know the man. I look a smile on him face, you know, people. The man look serious like him in a stiff jacket.
Eh?
Yeah. Man look serious like him in a stiff jacket, like the man I said, how Andrew do? How Andrew have me so? Andrew don't know some wanted. Eh? And Andrew send me so when him should have got it so. Eh? And him should have be that I run through Pums Vaz, you know.
Brother.
Right now, Pums Vaz good all Bex with all Andrew.
The man
trust me.
Him coward. Him
coward, man. Because remember I know Wayne. Pums Vaz know say America know when them go to Mexico go collect the briefcase of money, you know. Briefcase of US, you know. For the undervalue property, you know. You know them thing there. And you know them have certain info on him as well. In regards to other things when deal with. Yeah. Them know say him defraud a lot of US investors in a SSL and all them thing there a prime candidate, you know.
Pat, who put the narrative down there? This is can't be a giant exercise. Number one, hey, what on there? Let me just tell you this. well on the part. So you hear what she say? You know, we have, it has show a friendship. She never said joint exercise. And in a Jamaica, if them put out that a lie, them a say, listen this again. Listen this report. Just listen here. This is the latest one. Listen here. Listen this. Listen. See that CBS News, American News. Listen here.
Officials have told us that the USS Nimitz aircraft.
Listen again. Remember, started from the top. Me now follow. Andrew them can't put on. Remember, follow them. Remember, them are the latest thing, you know. And then fool.
U.S. military officials.
Hold on. Before I play this, let me say something to you, Andrew. You don't understand. The world intertwined. You see, America and the media, that's why you don't have something named deep throat. I don't talk deep throat like mama throat. Mama them throat a precipice. It not stop. For them throat extra deep. But me I talk deep throat in the 70s. It was one of them FBI, one of them CIA, one of them FBI guy they come talk with Nixon. Right? Them not play. The media, them dig for story like come here and put it out. It's a freedom. So them have to hide up some things and the media will put it out if them get it. Right? In a UK, the same thing. In a Canada, the same thing. So them like dig for story. So at them, the government have to know where to keep and go on and whistleblower work and everything. Right? These are the news. When you hear for them news come out and tell you something, I go on with them, say just look for that go on. Right? This are CBS News, American News, just come out. But remember play it for you and hear what them say. Anything when I put on the website in Jamaica is bullshit. Yeah? Don't tell the people them no lie. When I eat that, because remember, you know, when you look CNN and other news, when you look it up, I'll tell you what I go on. And Andrew, I tell you, that's why I say when I can't believe in them. Because anything they put on them government website to a bullshit, you just compare. That's why I tell you, you can't trust Andrew. You can never trust them. You understand? And them not no sense, you know. You cannot tell the people them something with a smartphone. We can't go and go look on international news with a BBC, this and that. I think the TV, yeah, Channel 4 and them think that it can show you the right thing. Them dig for things. Allow me to tell Pat. Let me play this. Allow me to tell brother.
No man, you're right.
Look here. Look on this. Then can't tell me not. Look here.
Have told us that the USS Nimitz aircraft carrier. U.S. military officials have told us that the USS.
I know me I tell it, you know, U.S. military officials, the one them talk to them. You will them tell them. So, Andrew, anything where you put up here, so remember a lie, you know. Let me just tell you, look, and I see that CBS News. Look here.
U.S. military officials have told us that the USS Nimitz aircraft carrier and a couple of escort ships have crossed into the Caribbean Sea. One of them is a guided missile destroyer. The other one is a replenishment ship. Why is this important? Well, first of all, it's been the first time in months that a carrier strike group has entered that region. But it also comes at a time where the U.S. Justice Department has announced the indictment of former Cuban President Raul Castro. Now, that strike group joins a number of ships that are already in the region, most notably the Iwo Jima, which is an amphibious ship with around 2,000 Marines on board. That took part in the capture of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, you may recall, back in January. In addition to that, we've seen a lot of activity in the air, spy planes, the Navy Poseidon aircraft, the Triton, which is a drone, flying around areas. And we're talking about maybe 24 of these flights in the regions around Cuba. This would be for potential target acquisition or to scope out any threat there might be to U.S. troops. So as the political situation in Cuba escalates, so too does the U.S. military presence in the region.
So you see this? Yes, you see it? You see this? Yes. And this me attack. No, you have some things where them can't hide and identify. No? Because you have things where you have a video and carry. They may more carry down things where they touch some little things and every video and carry. Have some people carry it to identify. You understand? So this now, it's a U.S. official. And it show you and they tell you where them are circle. And don't they ship that Jamaica for you? It'll tell you everything where they're there. And it'll show you them plane because that's how them work. When them work, them like, so not them, hey, them work all in a hurricane. Don't in the hurricane, you see some of them come from up there, the weather channel and them there, Jamaica, were all in the hurricane. And I show you, because things where you have video, them I show you these things. These things mustn't lie. And you tell them lie in the hurricane, and then come back now, you know, and try to spin that. See the place there? Still mash up. You see me, I say? Still mash up. You understand? See? Yeah, man. So it's still mash up. So we know what go on from when I go on. You understand? So what Jamaica do, Jamaica, I put up some bogus thing on them line and say this. Remember now, all that giant military exercise, we having a shit like that you gotta do an exercise now, what? Carrier, and submarine and the one of them things were costing like 9 million euros over 1.44 billion per day. And exercise with what? Some soldiers don't have one lamp pile. One lamp pile. And I like them carry some lamp pile and say when they drink up and thing and give them because take the car something. Them need lamp pile. Then that brother, me know what me go on with it up. Them they are soldier. Them not do the military. We have for the military drill. What we have? Some tourist helicopter where we're painting a green. Them not helicopter, you know. Them they are tourist helicopter. So you have the military drill with real air carrier. Where them are going with engine boat. We got a military drill. You know how to carry them. Hey, at the super carrier that you know when it go knock it and roll it out. See? I mean, remember me know about them things. I study about them things there, you know. See? What we playing there? Because you have the drill, where they playing them there? This was them up there need Lampire, like General Lampire himself. Them that's what all them know for do shoot, get a youth. Them they can't go in a drill. Maybe we have the $31 million drill. Well, them can be the bit for them, but them they can't go do no military drill. Them need Lampire.
True, man.
Backside.
Yeah. Them need Lampire for real. Because at the end of the day, you know, remember I said Jamaica not ever experience any type of conflict, you know, with neighboring countries, you know. No. So at one time we send some soldier go down in a Grenada.
Yeah. I just go down there, because America do them things.
Them go down the more like a peacekeeper than anything else.
Yeah, and it's a little place. Yes.
And a small place. Yeah, so that don't really, you know, constitute a type of activity where them get experience from and, you know how to deal with them things. So Jamaica not really have nothing. Waste taxpayers waste them money and pay a soldier in Jamaica, you know.
Of course.
But Jamaica soldier deal with right now, yeah, is to hustle through the border. Yeah? Hustling them deal with by crossing the border. Not protecting the border. You understand? I'm making a lot of contraband and illegal thing coming out of the country. You understand? And then now, you hear them run out and chat all type of garbage when them ready. Because them only can impose themselves upon the native. Yeah? Them can't do no farmer giant military. What America would have do with Jamaica with a giant military operation? You're mad people. You're mad. No experience. As lonesome say them need Lampile. I will see it for real, them need Lampile. You understand? Some underfed soldier. Our soldier them do video upon roadside, you know, I just drop down them pants and I go out with all type of nastiness, you know.
Yeah,
and then the soldier have, you know. We don't have the real soldier in Jamaica, you know. We have some poser. Yeah? Poser in a military. Army fatigue and all these things. Yeah, that's how when them go back to spot them grow up, them show off. Yeah? Because them like to see when people look upon them and feel a bit, you know, timid in them self. God, a soldier that. But a soldier than a soldier. You want a soldier in a UK. Well respect. You understand? Yeah, when you see soldier in the UK, them well respected. Even if them half duty and them in them uniform. Yeah. Because them not do gimmicks on roadside and involving all type of bang around. Them not trade cocaine and all them thing there, you know. A rogue soldier we have, you know. Because when you have a piece of shit house like Rocky Mead and Googs, Sir Googs, we used to there them place and in a high command position. Yeah. You know, you want kind of slackness go on at upper camp. Upper camp a war house. War house. None of them soldiers up there so have no expertise training, man. Well, don't a man go pick man go in a bush and go and that type of thing. Cause our thing no serious. And like we in a region where volatile. We not get no threat from the outside neighbor and all them. No. So we just have soldier just to use the word soldier. You know, say all in a Melissa gone. Where our soldier, them there. We have journalists that go through the slush, the muddy water and them thing there and reach out to people and you know, go in and showcase where I go on the inside of the home them. Where was our soldier? The same I use one little makeshift thing where them go over one hillside for an elderly lady. Yeah. Them not have nothing. Yeah, them lack resource. Them lack skill. Them lack resource. Them lack know-how. Yeah. And then when you look now, even in the high command, in the JDF, that lack experience. Because when you have a guy like Gugu Gaga, yeah, Gugu Gaga Flabber, we used to say him a top man up there, so. And when we see him coming at the public domain, the guy can't even open his mouth to say 2 words. Gugu Gaga Flabber me a talk about, you know, people. Sir Googs, you know. Him did go long big high command position at JDF. But when Andrew bring him come to the public sphere, you know, say a lunatic that man, that baby, so it just go to show you, yeah, in a Jamaica, how them organize thing, yeah, and also things organized. How them administrate things, and also it administrate either, yeah. When you're a soldier, you have to serious, not like Jamaican gimmick soldier them. We are drop them pants and I deal with sexual activity and a video it. They were Dad's Army soldier them there. Dad's Army and not in the real Dad's Army either. You understand? So at the end of the day, US now do not join military operation. So we don't want to hear nobody use a terminology there. Yeah? US would never engage Jamaica in a giant military operation. No way, shape, or form. Them don't need Jamaican soldier. Yeah? Not even if them would have go up in the hilly terrain. The American them would have find them way through it. Using them surveillance. Yeah? What them have. Them would even need them to traverse the cockpit and the Blue Mountain and the Drancro Mountain terrain. Because America have all the technology. I waste them without waste time with Jamaican soldier beside them. Yeah? Remember them study Jamaican soldier on a day-to-day basis. No? Because them watch Jamaica, you know. Them see how the soldier and the police them operate. That's why we warn them. So do not get yourself involved in a bang around because US is watching you know, through the lens of their eyes. They are watching. Them know everything. So when Andrew now supposed to step up to the plate, yeah, and represent the country for Nimitz, him and Cran. The man them hide out such an occasion. This bigger than Andrew Ribbon ceremony them, you know. Andrew get a chance to profile, you know, on an international stage like Nimitz.
Him no want
it. Him no want that.
Come in no want it neither.
Him no want it, remember, you know, him uncertified, you know. Andrew know And you know, say man certified and know say enough step cross certain borderline, you know.
But let me say something to you before you finish. Let me say something to Crab. And people, I know found any other toes down with the thing the thing, like 900. Let me say something to you now. Crab, you can't travel. You don't have the visa for travel. If you put your foot on the carrier, a USA there. Feed them thing, I feed them. Crab, if you go up there now, go have baby. Your baby that be a US citizen. Me shouldn't even tell you, me should tell Big Mama. Big Mama reach man a pass, can't pick me no man. No man, Big Mama pass man a pass stage long time. So Big Mama can't have no pick me right now. But Big Mama, if you could have picked me, you go there and you have a baby pan that carrier, it's American citizen. Crab, if you can't have baby, you go there, it's American citizen, same way. Yeah? You should have find yourself. That means you can't boast no say you go America. You go America, I don't go America. It's don't go one thing when I know if they will let you off because you're there in a WikiLeaks and them want it. Them are watching, you know. Me feel so them want Crab more than Royal Casco, you know. But Crab,
yeah.
My Anjo. So
hey.
Yeah.
Remember when time extradition paper come at Jamaica where the Crab go hide, you know, farm sick.
Yes.
Out of public view for weeks, months. And when it kind of tape off, you see him run out back. Yeah, come attack Jamaica for justice. Yeah, Crab knows say him can't touch band at the US silent. The limits. Him cannot go there. Him in a trouble. Yeah. But a goddamn shame. But him in a Jamaica get directive order. Yeah. To kill out, get to youth. But the guy a criminal cannot travel. Hey, and the worst administration this you know, because it have a national security minister where years now him no go overseas. I remember the world is becoming more volatile, you know, and you're supposed to go a certain security seminar, you know, but know what is the logistic in regards to, you know, all the things that we have to have. Yeah? All of the, what you call it, sophisticated armory. Yeah? Crab no know nothing about them thing there. Crab no know nothing about the region, you know. I remember the region commander security threat from United States. And him couldn't say nothing in regard to defending the region or tell US, well, you what now? I mean, him crabbing on me control on a Jamaica, you know. I mean, the national security minister, you know. And you dare not enter my water, you know. Him can't do that. Because I will tell him.
When you say him what he dare not enter my water, you think a Red Bull. I must say water, but America tell him say international water knock. Remember him gone, brother. Crab now hey, go up on it and face. Can you see that go Pums Vaz never see no? Hey, nobody can tell me say Pums Vaz. When they on it, you can't say on him chest. Apart they jump. Hey, Pums Vaz feel like I want them to just lock me up and take me out there. Pums Vaz now looking at camera there now. Him now.
No.
Cause like him look him no want not read him face and them say, yo, we need him, you know. We need him too. Pums Vaz, coward!
Very coward.
Ask your part.
Very coward.
Why is it out of the world cabinet? You send an education and information minister and you have a prime minister and a deputy prime minister, which are the defense minister, the prime minister, and the national security minister at the Crab. And
at the Crab.
Remember a weapon of mass destruction them I deal with. And none of them not go up there. Remember, only guy, you know, in catch people not cut ribbon to everything. The man could have carry ribbon. He could when them walk up them, cut it and go up there. That alone is about worldwide.
Yeah, of course.
Way. Eh? No eye contact the man no make. None. That are the man Pums Vaz. None. Brother him last sinner. And him and like it dead like him I said, me not trouble when I wonder. I wonder if they might put a handcuff on me and carry me back over. So I fret him up. Because I saw him scared from around early in the 80s, you know. Him run and do all kind of things. From the 80s, him gets scared.
Yeah, 83 to be precise. Yeah. Him not like, him afraid I'm one shadow, you know, at times, you know.
Yes,
at times, him afraid I'm one shadow. Because sometimes him see him shadow and it don't look like a male, it look like a female, and I wonder what go on round him. You understand? Yeah, him get him nervous, you know. Yeah, him act a bit out of, you know, curiosity. You have to check him out good and proper. So Andrew should him up now in a situation where, all right, when you don't say, oh, Pums Vaz look scared on the ship. Look like him wet up in pampas.
First never see him look so, you know. When never go say the president bad man, you know. Go on a bad man. When never go kind of cuss you know. Him not talk. And the first never see Pums Vaz dumb. I want never Big Mama him leave him tongue with. Cause Big Mama
him lose him mojo. Him lose all mojo. But man, should I Pums Vaz not no sense, you know. Pums Vaz get the opportunity to go up on a ship like that. And very few people get the opportunity to go up on that. If you don't work up on there, you can't go up on there. I remember I'm a killer bars, you know. There's a warship with killer and I'm afraid of the warship. But killer bars, you not going with nothing, man. On Jamaica, you can't bother yourself. You go up on America style. And you look timid. What's wrong with American style? We ask the question, you know, because we know you when you're there in Jamaica, you know, you have the most mouth. Your mouth coming like Tantabell. Yeah? Especially when people are talk to you and I tell you the truth. Because you the guy, remember, you're fictitious from day one, from the 80s, you're fictitious, you know. So when people knock you with the truth and it hurt you, you rise up on them and you cow them down with your Tantabell knives. Wipe all under your neck, sir, your name killer bat, and you got America style. And you look out of place.
Yeah.
I know if I get to youth and put him on America style, him happy. Yeah, you can see the expression in him, the vibrantness. You look like an old Jupiter dog. Look like a Jupiter dog for the warship. The man now left and right, the man just look like him in a stiff jacket.
See me? Him now look on the camera and I'm the pan.
Looking at the camera.
You know, like somebody are doing something, like him say, look at me in a trouble, you know. And then she got to, you know, let me tell you something, US. Let me tell you the truth. You see, she does have pea brain, but she come from good family. We know people, she may just get something from people around her. She was a good, Andrew tried to block out. Andrew block out most of them still, you know. US, let me tell you, because when I watch, embassy when I watch me, and listen me, we don't need to take Andrew. Invite him back on the warship, take him and Crab. We don't need them. Crab, him have to go. And don't leave Google tonight because him aiding and betting. Right now, them are commit crime against humanity. So you see, I got the Filipino president that here, please drop him off there. I want to know if you deal with them because them are commit crime against humanity. No two way about it. And them full up at here, you know. No, them go on a real one of the super carrier and cat. Well, Big Mama gets, he like him leave, take out him tongue, give Big Mama. I know Big Mama gonna use it, you know. Big Mama now put it up, Big Mama gonna abuse it. Him leave him tongue with Big Mama. But Big Mama love abuse people tongue. And he leave him tongue with Big Mama for abuse. And go up there and have nothing to say. Pums Vaz leave him tongue with Big Mama where abuse is abuse of tongues. Right? Yes. Yeah? But Big Mama, even as a reporter, you should have sent Big Mama up there. Because if Big Mama have got to go babe now, Big Mama is a money pass. Long time Big Mama reach money pass. If Big Mama could have got up to go get all a baby. Have a baby. Yeah, Big Mama is American citizen.
Yeah, man.
That go have a baby now, Big Mama. But you reach money pass long time from before go the Queen them, you know. Long time before, you know, Yes, fish headless on them and you reach man up long, big mama if you go, hey, you're nastiness. See? But people, as I said before, Pat, me yes, I put all kind of things about exercise. There is no exercise. Yeah? Even the soldier them need lamp oil first and them need for worm out.
Yes.
The police them, the one that want to shoot them can't run or nothing, you know. Them will want worm out too, you know. So only thing them depends on them finger for fling lead and copper in the people. Them can't run down nobody do nothing at all. Them unhealthy. They're unhealthy. And plus them hungry. Very bad. You understand? The sort of them where they are Jamaica, none of them guilty too, you know. And none of them, let me just tell the warship now, and let me tell the US Embassy, me know now watch me. None of the police, them, the one them in the hierarchy, in the commissioner class, and them, and some of them in a soup, and the whole of them, most of them, and enough of them in the coke running store. And enough of them in the, let me just remind you know, enough of them within the government, them sell coke. And enough of them within PSOJ, them are cokies. The money had run up to enough people are shut down business and all over the place. When the US, just look how them are shut down. Because the money are dry up in the coke. To not knock boat out of water and everything, and them can't get to export. Can them have enough of them place? Yeah? Right now, it a block them. So enough of them are shut down business. And then the Chinese are take the rest and I sell the cheaper than them. So enough of them business are shut down. Them are suffer. Them are suffer. Them make poor people are suffer, it are suffer them. Yeah? And by the way, Pat, because we still have our ad finac. But by the way, me take up. Hey people, you not gonna believe this, you know, they and Jack similar. No people there. I mean, know you might have watched now, but you were gonna knock for two, you know. Because we run here so at the same Titans, them this, brother them. I go to the city here now. I will not play with people, yeah? I'm gonna play people. Me see you go for Nikisha. Now, Nikisha, when you go for Nikisha Birchell, me see when them keep meeting last year. We see the one named Charles Sinclair was married to Gogo. Can't leave him wife married to Gogo. Can't love Gogo. Why not face this, that, them no good. And the one named Omar Davis, where in work, tell me them used to put things, when the things are go up in the US, like 800 pounds go, him have 200 pounds when he was police. And other police run him talk to me same way. Land him rich. Them say him rich because they make the money. Right? Him. Now, I see them run out for Nikisha. I never hear you, and Jackson Miller, run out and say a word. No, I'm going to play this. Or them a body shame a woman. And then big dirty thinking woman run up. Because you, Charles, run out, Sinclair. Andrew, the panita laugh, you know. Me to get a phone call, you know. Because I have to rush them. And I get a phone call from the same guy, but down there with them. Yeah? One of them, for them guy, and I say, he must say, loan some this or low blow. So I not do blowing, yeah, because I remember I play saxophone. I better tell them about bass and, you know, I really demand them things about the blow business there, and I me. I not do blowing none at all. The blow business, and I me. Not even balloon, my blow. So, yes, you have to blow it up. So the blow business, I keep it away, right? I know big mama them this, right? It's a low blow. No, him say, I tell you, Andrew them, Mr. About him that they laugh. Not my word. So them attack Nikisha Birchell. And I play it, me couldn't hear it for myself. Me never see the and Jackson Miller run out. I need that see she run out. Look here, brother. Look here.
Senator and MP body shaming the PNP's Nikisha Birchell, while PM Andrew Holness laughs.
And it's only 3 B's I hear them talking about in respect to the lady. 1 B is that she named Birchell. And that is the good B.
Yeah, there.
But the other 2 B's, and I see them advertise it on their own platform, is rolling her back.
You better touch it as you are, you know. Yeah, rolling her back. You call them disrespect to woman. I mean, here, Dean Jackson, remember there, you know. I mean, I play with Dean Jackson. Dean Jackson, you have to go away too, you know. You have to go away, you know. You look at, you see where I'm touch? I talk about round her back, and this is so disrespectful. She never trouble none of them. She not said this about number 14 either. Chongo said she'll behave like somebody by control. And then blow out that. Look on the disrespect where them big dirty thinking man come with this young miss. And nobody never said nothing to me even out. Look at Pat. He might touch him big old dirty thinking poo-poo. Him nasty thinking poo-poo root. He might touch. Eh? Say my liar. You know, say my shit. Andrew up on the stage trainer. Do all of them there, so. Watch this. Look here. Look here.
And that is the good bee. But the other two bees, and I see them advertise it on their own platform, is round the back, and the one round the front. And all of that is a false bee. So you have the real deal in Homer Davis.
So people, look how big and sink now. In touching poo-poo, round the back, and touch him in breast. I must breast him up. And say she have false bee, but you have the real deal in Homer. And we might tell, go tell Big Mama that. And Patrick and have a long tongue and fish headless and water them. Don't bring Mama with 28 years. I think Pat, how much is it? 27 years too? Yes. 27. Mama with 28 years. Don't bring that tour around here, so. You're out of order. Hear this. You hear me call about fast and this. Andrew laugh. And hear this. Hear this.
It's round the back. And the one round the front. And all of that is a false bee.
Yeah, there.
So you have the real deal in Homer Davis.
The
so
real
let me
deal.
tell you that. Just stick.
We don't want film deal. Like him is a big deal. Him have the real deal. Say Nikisha, you know, where she have it fast, but Homer Davis one real. Eh?
Yeah.
You know, say stink. Eh?
Yeah.
You say, and yet still, Miller, you dear Jackson Miller run out and come attack them for this, you know. It there, you know. I'm out sealing up people. But Nikisha gonna make her interview. She run out, but make her deal with that. Let me continue to play this.
To Homer Davis, and you'll have a better constituency. And so I am here.
You saw film face drop down like dog. Look here.
I am here as your member of parliament. I am here to tell you. I am here to tell you that this is not a beauty contest.
Yeah, there.
Because if I'm looking at beauty contest.
People, number one in a part. Him supposed to day I saw. And him talk about what him do. Them definitely rush she and disrespect body shame. And I talk about woman private parts and run her back and her private parts and a disrespect. But Dean Jackson Miller never see this. Nobody in Jamaica never see this. But no, she does say one thing. When it sounds so, but una take the one I want to hey, when if go away, you know, the one I want to shit, you know. Every piece I want to call her name a shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Hold on. Look where I'm going.
I think I have one of the most beautiful women. And this is my wife. Right?
Come here, boy. Look at your wife now. Your wife, she not different from straight edge. She's semi-straight edge. Look at Nikisha to your wife. I have to talk about beautiful and body. Like you look somebody for body shame and disrespect. Your wife can look like Nikisha. Your wife is an older model. Your wife not ready yet. Your wife shaped straight like bamboo stick. And this is my district, the young miss, you know. And nobody, Andrew laugh to, you know, people. If the panita laugh, look how she straight like bamboo stick. Eh? Continue.
One of the most beautiful woman. And everything is natural.
Yeah,
everything is natural.
You saw she flat, you think about me when him spin her. You think says about me when him spin her around. Uncle think she has a little fat like a belly fat, but when she spin one is about me. No, him this Nikisha so bad. Andrew, they do see the one of them laugh there. Look at them big dirty thinking mouth. Yeah? But me never hear Dean Jackson Miller come out and said nothing about this. Me never hear Dash Your Belly athlete foot. Yeah? Come out and say nothing. Me never hear Chameleon Johnson Smith run out, come say nothing. But them come out, hey, when if run them away. The one of them are shit. All of them are shit. Yeah? Continue.
Everything is natural. Everything is
natural. As all 100 them, see the one of them there? All 100 them have be a green teeth. I know you run out now. She gonna say, you know, she control her house. And you make it a big thing. Woman control her house. Eh?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Eh? Woman can't, mama man, you know what, boy, you control the house. And now you look about no clothes and no food and all kind of things. A woman keep the house right, you know. See? You understand? Them are going like a them, but she does something, them take her up. Look how she's straight like bamboo stick. Andrew, they saw laugh too. Look at her.
Let us understand that. So whoever is here, who's on a beauty contest, we know he not that. We know.
Come on, for me thing, you piece of shit, yo. Mom! So let me Jackson Miller now. So let me straight there and Jackson Miller make a deal with your case now. Can we say we deal with our case? She know, when them this all the while, yeah, she know here Bertel go do an interview. I tell Bertel to apologize because she said, you know, remember the speaker, they also be balancing the people. We know that. We know. You can't, if you make a speaker just silence the opposition, then the government will get away with everything. Everybody will want something to write in the opposition if you can't speak out. I remember at the first speaker this, we are trying to muzzle the opposition, it must not happen. You feel balance, you know, they shut them up. Me and Andrew get about that fuckery, but you know, them are abused. There is nothing them abuse. When you stand up, what them call it? What them call it? Eh?
Nada.
No man. When you stand up, when somebody attack, and you get up, what them call it? What them call it again, man?
What point of order?
So when you get alright, so if you attack, I'm going to speak if you know if a point of order or not. You can't say it's abuse. A point of order, that is bullshit. Because you will say something part and me get up. You have to sit down. Me and to come with that thing like him on the thing. You know, oh, you know what I say, you know when I'm head.
Can't pray.
Something when me rise up, you have to say it. And the speaker, you know, when she hear it, she have to hear me when I say to you know. She does say, oh, that is not a point of order, move it out. Yes, a point of order. But you can't say it's abuse a point of order. There is nothing such about abuse. You don't know what I'm going to say. So she had do something wrong and I cover them. And that means, remember I know the opposition for watch out for the whole people. We're done with politics now about PMP and JLP. You have government and opposition. Remember the opposition don't have the purse. The government has spent your money. I remember some people I rush them, opposition, road. The government have the money and them have spent the purse. Them have make representation for you in your constituency. Them have to hold them accountable. Then you yourself have to hold government accountable too. You don't play politics when them around with your life. You don't do that. Then you will not get a better country. And could your brother when I'm a prime minister hold them accountable? None of that. You don't follow these little nastiness who go up online and chat bullshit. That make them look stupid and dance. When them dig up and put up on your father. Why me I follow them? The government, alright. Let me show you something before me play. She, because I deal with Dan Jackson Miller. But more I show you one thing. Let me show you what I show you. Look on this. When you look on this, I mean I say one thing too. Look here. Look here. I take people for you that in a better. Look on this. This, when them talk about PJ. Look on this now. Is that see that legit? You see the date? October 95. Look here. How much your party, brother? Beef patty? $20.
Beef patty, $20, man.
A medium coke, $15.
$15.
And you see that the GCT, $54. $100 them get back how much? $45 some cents. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
How much your patty now? Yeah, yes, I want 380. Cheese patty at $400. So when you buy one patty now, you could have get 20. If a $400, you could have get 20 patty. When me just show you 20. You alone can eat 20 patty one time. So if you buy 2 patty, it could have give 40 patty. 40.
Yeah.
This I tell you the time when we in. Yeah? That's not about you patty. You so much time it gone up. Eh? You understand? So if you have pay for your cheese patty $400, yeah, you could have get 20 patty. $20, you know. $20. Yeah? Because $20 that means 5 patties are $100. So you know you could have get 20 patty for the one patty one where you buy.
Yeah.
When you buy 2 patty, you could have get 40 patty. So if you buy 2 patty, so if you some people eat more than 2. If you buy 4 patty, 80 patty money that. When you look on this. But Andrew, go on good. How much for your flour and your rice and you think how much for toothpaste? The phone you can't even brush teeth. And you know joke, you can't buy soap, you can't even buy perfume. So someone want to smell like poor cat and everything that the man say go on good. Hold your government accountable. Instead of Dan Jackson Miller do this. This can't about. You know what she come and say? Let me show you what she come and say, Pat. Hear this. Hear this. Hear this now. Hear this.
She can't say that this is something she should have. What this came over as at all. Look, this is just sound like more like tracing and man and woman.
Let me stop this. Yeah. This look. Chuck under your big dirty sour slimy mama. Uncle body do let me tell you something, your big stink and dunce. And let me tell you this. Let me put up yourself here, so. Your big stink dunce and fool got chuck under your big dirty thinking slimy mama. Don't come over here. You know. But me gonna tell you from now. Because me don't know why you put up propaganda and because you dance. You could have seen your old people by them one fucking word. And you come and say, Papa, go chuck under your big dirty slimy stinking worrying mama. You're a piece of fucking shit. Ban for you. You fucking piece of shit, yo. Chuck under your Holness though. You big and stink and fool. But Papa, you saw no stink. Go chuck in your big dirty thinking mama. I go play with your father testicle. Don't fuck yourself around here. We don't ramp with shit like you, yeah? Alright. Let me continue.
You don't know what is propaganda. I'm a lunatic, you don't know what is propaganda. You are playing, Wayne. You are playing Dan Jackson Miller, you know.
You fucking idiot.
You deal with propaganda.
You fucking ass.
When we have the evidence in front of we, I relate to it. I'm you tell to go sit down one side, man. And them a fuck up the country now.
Yeah, because your mother do taking, you know. You dirty thinking, Papa, your mama do taking. You know, have no table manners. That's why you come over here. Don't come round yourself. You never see this man, not even by Andrew page and put one thing. Do not come over here and put not on here. Go away. Your mother should have teach you table manners. You and stop telling yourself you're a piece of shit. Go away, man. Fucking acid and lunatic. Don't come on yourself. No shit. You're big and dunce and fool. You think when you're right? Let me tell you something on your fool. And even if your mama watch it, she a war, she a nastiness. Because she shouldn't have you, you know. You should have in her bag and dash away. Your father what this? Can't sell himself to him a piece of shit. Yeah? Yes. If you have table manners, you know you're not coming on here and come put up no fuckery. Nobody around your son have no time for no germs. Andrew, stop waste taxpayers' money upon them drunk here. Because they're not going to worry on us, you know. We are going to see them fast and we are flush them and we are going to diss them. And in a real life, if them see we double diss them. Yeah? Tell them to fuck themselves. We don't around put people on there, yeah? All right. We're done. We can put up there and Jackson Miller back. Yeah? We can put her up back. See ya. Now, Anikisha, she go rushing up people. But, you she go rush Nikisha now. Nikisha go say, you know, it's like you monitor your own house. Yeah. Here where she come, here the fuck. Yeah.
Or she can't say that this is something she should have. what this came over as at all.
Yeah.
Look, this it just sound like more like tracing and man and woman business, and it just left people going, ew. Also, having made the comment, I don't understand what is going on in the PNP camp now.
Yeah, in a PNP camp. Yeah, you forgot fucking trim and stop nyam pork. You have a fucking ass head. Go trim, man, and stop make Rasta look bad. Fuck up into you. Are you so stupid, man? Go fucking trim your locks. What you mean about PNP camp? What PNP have to do with this? Eh? You ever fuck with she attack, yeah?
Body couldn't say to her, Nikisha, you have to go apologize quick. Or she
Apologize
can't.
too.
Size 2. Size 14. With size 14, I have no credibility. Nikisha Burchell and apologize to size 14. Dean Jackson. You see Dean Jackson? I be a flip flopping shagwan with from a day now. When she come under pressure,
yes,
earlier out, she go on like she a swing and I becomes neutral. Yeah. And then a little lull period until she run out back and I show her true colors. Yeah. Remember she an athlete foot, you know. Grow together, you know. Fear daddy grow athlete foot, you know. Dan Jackson a big old fancy labor right. Yeah.
Yes.
But to feel like so well then, she one of the top journalists in Jamaica. But we are making note that she a piece of shit. Cause a lot of things we see, a lot of water we see go under the bridge where journalists in Jamaica is concerned. Whether them a deal with politicians or police or private sector organization, people them. The whole of them are shit because them suck up to them. Remember the journalists them were in Jamaica, you know.
Yes.
Remember none of them have the personality of them own, you know. The whole of them bungle up like tapeworm. You understand? You can't pinpoint one good journalist in Jamaica. You understand? Because all of them are sing for them supper from Andrew Wallet. Andrew buy them out.
But what me I say to you do part? If me just play and she watch this. Me just play all them a body slam, them a body shame, Nikisha, Russia, with Andrew and the one of them, they was part of government. And them talk about she fast and she fake and talk about her bottom and her breast. Who would go so low? But me never hear Dean Jackson come and say, no, you can't do this. She see the video. But she know come and say, you know, the woman now move like, you know, like you control the household. And she forgot to apologize, people. When you just scan under the woman clothes, big dirty thinking Charles Sinclair was married to Go-Go. And now Swoma Davis. Yeah, with him straight bamboo stick, that piece of shit. And Andrew that they are killing him teeth in Brango Man touch. Nobody said no Diana, nobody. But yes, hey, them for fuck off, you know. Hey, them for have me 100 full, brother. 100 full. Let me finish playing. 100 full, it's too enough, man. Play this.
I see that this is something she should have apologized for. Because honestly, I don't know what is going on in the PNP. I don't know if they don't look at this and see how problematic this is going to be. This is the kind of thing that does not go away. Yeah.
But so Diane, so this, that not go away. So this is not problematic and discover. Remember, I see them that talk. Oh, look on this.
MP Body shaming the PNP's Nikisha Burkle, while PM Andrew Holness laughs.
And it's only 3 B's I hear them talking about in respect to the lady. 1 B is that she named Burchell. And that is the good B. But the other 2 B's, and I see them advertise it on their own platform, is round the back and the one round the front. And all of that is a false B. So you have the real deal in Homer Davis.
So Homer Davis have the real deal, you know. Homer Davis be them. I only need to thinking. I'm thinking a big mama them in my address. You know, the one them I met night that saw themselves back and front, you know. Them in there, you know, say some hungry belly piece of shit too. And Andrew depend this. Him and the top, him and the whole of them from in the cabinet and thing right here. Them a make a Atlanta attack like this from a lady, and you never hear nothing from this from Dan Jackson, you know. And don't tell me say politics because this to go away. Some man, some big old long dirty thinking to a man attack this young miss. Young miss. She never did win yet. Eh? And call her false and fake. And I talk about her bottom and her breast. You expect this from them big piece of shit, dirty thinking Charles Sinclair and Nancy Oma Davis. Eh? They are two pieces of shit. But Dan Jackson Miller silent on this. And I talk about PMP now. Dan better go lay some egg. You feel fuck off. He's a piece of shit too. You're too enough to man. You feel go man. No. Missing TV jam. Them will fire you. He's a crosses. He's a piece of shit. You will stop it now, man. Let me tell you. This what them talk about she. And them have them million I'm gonna pan down about she fake and she this and that. Same thing them do with Portia similar. I never hear Dan Jackson come out and condemn this thing. And she did about long time. She did about from Adam from the apple, if you don't believe that the apple from the snake, which was Andrew. I give Eve the apple. The snake was Andrew, you know. Deceitful. So I give Eve the apple, which Eve was Big Mama. Saying? Yes. Eve was Big Mama. So when I give Big Mama the apple, Andrew, Dan Jackson was around. She was around. When them brother, them come up and Mama P, you know, brother. And when them put her head pan drunk her body, me know yeah, Dan Jackson come out and condemn it. When them say everything bad about that lady, state lady. Yeah. No, run out pan fuck off the wall of shit.
Watch this now. You now go hear Jackson Miller talk nothing in regards to good about PMP, you know.
Yes.
Now, when she speak about PMP individual, yeah. Remember, you know, a negativity she come with, you know.
Of course.
She not end up nothing. Because watch this now. Dan Jackson Miller, yeah, as a woman, should have defend Nikita Burchell, yeah, and should have denounced all of who up there so. Yeah, Charles Sinclair, woman, and the whole of them. Yeah, Andrew Holness, the whole of them. And even the straight black woman will come up and she a garbage, you know, because she did watch big old nasty dirty thinking, yeah, I talk about beauty. And I draw a comparison. But watch this, yeah. When Nikita Burchell come out and say in the interview, yeah, the whole of them blow it out of proportion. And I try to seek something out of it, and there's nothing relevant. You know where them are coming. Nothing, because if them did want to be relevant, them would attack them, the whole of the JLP hierarchy. Because I don't know if at that them go down there. So I lied to the supporters, them will follow them. Because it wasn't the people business them attack about, you know. It was a personal attack on a young lady, a young aspiring Jamaican. A young aspiring Jamaican.
Yes.
Who seek political representation and a speak out. Yeah. Them want Muslim. Like she not to talk.
Will not work.
Yeah. But when them a gallivant themselves on stage, yeah, and I identify our body parts as false, you never hear Dan Jackson Miller come out and say nothing.
No.
Several women, the nasty prime minister, the crime minister sitting off the made off.
Yes.
Yeah. And you have several women there, because we see them in a crowd, in our background. Yeah. But this is what you get from Jamaica. Yeah. Typically, yeah, Jamaican are, you know, not in agreement when it comes to truth and right. Just put the wrong thing in front of them and you see how them hug it up. Because anytime you try to criticize and denounce somebody with them not like, you know,
Yeah.
All when them know say it wrong, you know. To them it right. Why would them two pieces of shit house they attack Nikisha Burchell? Why?
All of them do
You have
it.
to ask that question, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. Because Charles Sinclair, remember him is a go-go fanatic, you know. Him like when woman whining on him face, you know.
Yes.
Kurt all over him face too. You understand? While nasty dirty thinking, you know say him is a contrabandist, you know. Him break a law, him no good. Him a criminal. You understand? And them do a whole heap of thing, you know, and rob election, you know, stuff ballot box down at the school. Early morning, them a pad the box. You understand? So him never get the people's mandate, you know. Him steal it. Them a criminal.
True.
So when you have Diane Jackson Miller, a back known criminal, you know she a piece of shit, she a criminal too. Yeah. Because you know she do. She a masquerade as a rasta. She's a rascal.
She got trim.
And I just touching and pork regular.
She forgot trim.
And so we know, yeah, we can't support Diane Jackson Miller. As a woman, she let down the woman fraternity. Because she should have never allowed them. She should have come out and speak out and condemn the whole of them, Andrew Holness and the whole of them. But instead of she condemn, what she come to endorse what them I say. Because that's why she run out on Nikisha, you know.
Yeah.
And she run out on them. So she endorsed what them did us against Nikisha Burchell. Yeah. Now Nikisha Burchell now, you know, is not a young woman who go and just lay down her arms, you know.
Nah.
She go and rise her arms. And she rise it from big old dirty size 14. Who are man and everybody in a parliament. Want this everybody. Cause she feel like say well then Beverly Hills she there. You there Duke Street in a garden house. Known as the House of Representative, you piece of big nasty shit. You think I up on a mansion under there? Eh? Where you can box up and judge you feel alive? Eh? When you fly out and him don't know when you come back and you surprise him early morning and come find him with something I go on. And you give him $5. Eh? You cut him, you think a Beverly is the size 14. You have respect in a parliament. Parliament does not belong to the holiness. Parliament belongs to Jamaica. And if the people business must be addressed in a parliament. Yeah. Not on a private affair. Like you and Rosa the side chick bulldozer. And all them garbage they want to carry in a parliament. Yeah. And the whole heap of bang around what they have. I desecrate the parliament. Yeah. So me glad say we have rising star like a Nikisha Burchell. Yeah. Who is not afraid to come and speak her mind openly. Something wrong with that?
No.
We need somebody now to stand up to the garbage, which is Juliet size 14 Holness. She can't certify enough people. Remember, she's not certified either. And she shouldn't be using and abusing the speaker chair.
I think them.
You understand?
The husband, them not let him through. I don't know how them do it.
All right.
Them do it different. Yeah, them let cheat through, but not the husband.
Well, she shouldn't let through, you know, because them husband and wife are supposed to file together. But whatever the circumstances, them can't let her through. Because she have to come tell where she gets so much million from and billions of bill and do development. Yeah, I remember she carry out a whole heap of criminal activity with a lot of breaches. Yeah, she have unexplained wealth. So Integrity Commission don't look good again, you know. Because Juliet can't explain for her wealth either, you know. Cause she just a come out of market environment. Just where the, you understand? And there's no way she can amass the amount of money where she has spent one property at 800 million. Eh? And she have two more right there, so plus she have about the place.
But no, you see, two them not rush she. Me no bother him because I'm them can't.
Yeah.
So believe that to the ice.
Him cannot clear for take off. You have to ground him for the tarmac.
No,
Because Andrew big criminal. No. You have to ground him for the tarmac.
Eh?
Yeah.
And for that, Jackson, talk about Prime Minister, Prime Minister, he carrying the thing and no, you can't get certified. A matter of fact,
yeah.
Last week, him said, him a tell about why when I talk about Nara. And him came out and him said, you know, we have IC. Well, I'm not going to say nothing more about IC. Then him tell about everything else. He make your part. He no matter talk about the IC. He talk about everything else. He must call it one time. I want to hear it. You never hear it. Even if say I seem to I'm not saying nothing else. And it just skip and tell you one bag of thing, but not the IC. He just skip it. And it's bad. That's why I made the one thing up on the carrier. You need to go up on the carrier. And the carrier shouldn't leave even most of them, even half of the PSO, carry them and look on the half. And look, but you have to take even half of them. Take them out. Yes. Remember now them are carrying the cocaine, you know. So when I think the store that I happen, make them run abandon because we know name, you know, but we don't tell you no. Them are carrying the cocaine. I'm a tough fact. Yes. We never have to tell you no. We never have to tell you no. Listen, let me just say something to you now. Critical thinking. You say, Pat, you see 80 million US worth of cocaine get boss. Even there. 80 million. Right now, I'm more than like 50 million, 80 million, more than like 200 million US worth of cocaine boss already in Jamaica. You see 80 million, like 12 billion dollar worth of cocaine themselves. Tell me which ghetto youth in the ghetto. Number one, down in Colombia, you know, US, you know, watch me. Down in Colombia, them want to give nobody them jokes so they don't collect them money. It not gonna work. And then so much boss. So for them money, it won't work like this. And for them not kill you and take your money, that mean them know you. That mean that some big boy, them have private plane and can fly down there. Tell me which one of the poor people them what do have slippers. Pan them foot and can buy a pound of flour can find 80 million. By the way, when people send money go to Jamaica, and if you send it not 2 bills, sometimes it turn back, them ask, oh, you get these 2 bills or 1 bills. So these people get the people and I get the people money that's that are easy 1, 2, 3. Easy maths.
Yeah.
Right? Get the people not have them money. If you have, even if you have a 2 million in the bank and you want to draw $1 million, no, them question you before them give you money. You can't get 80 million for a walk with. I remember Jamaican money can't go nowhere. So you must know that the boys them were, remember you know, we spend 7.8 billion importing things that we won't go sell 1.6. Yeah? 7.8 billion and then 1.6. You know, we import.
And nearly 6 million, and nearly $6 million deficit. Yeah. But we tell them something.
And we import 7 billion. Yes.
Yeah. Big trade deficit that. But make we just tell them something. Get on you can participate in them environment there. As it relates to having so much US to bring in so much cocaine in Jamaica.
No.
So make take that off our mind and get it straight now on the head. Stop pine to the finger and get to youth.
Not there.
Get to youth now involved in these type of high level criminality as it relates to narcotics substance. They don't have the money. Yeah? So where the focus and attention supposed to, you know, a center around. If the big boys them,
yes,
politician,
yeah,
private sector organization, the man them you see want control the whole I see front them with the concrete jungle where them a build up as a hotel. Where them a pay the worker peanut. Yeah. And I run Jamaica alongside the Prime Minister, cause them and Andrew run Jamaica. Me know that for a fact. Yeah, I know the big boy them. Yeah, and them cause Andrew a blind mice, you know, and them lead him, you know. Yeah. Andrew is only a little masquerade joker in a park. You have to talk about Adam Stewart, Brian Jardine, and some of the Azan them and
no, we not call them name neither, you know. We not do that. We not call people name. We know a PSOJ. So we not call nobody name, brother. You know,
yeah.
Who know?
Why not call people name? Take on the beach from people. You have to identify them with.
Yeah.
Cause them want to be criminal teach them and pay the people peanut salary. We working at the hotel where
no, me not identify no guy because US are not stupid. US know say a PSOJ guy them have that kind of money. Them know say with the government help, enough government members rich. Them know say enough for the big police boy them have for work. Not the little constable, them that get pulled over and all kind of things. So you know say from up there say that's a simple maths. And when you never when they touch cocaine, when they touch now for pay like a Patsy, no, I call some name, but they man that pay some people. The man that pay the people them for true. Yeah, enough for them and the people them for stand up about this. Because you know everything gone up, you can't pay light bill, this, rent, this, and the money where you work. Impossible. Jamaica not running good. You hold the government accountable. But as I said before, US don't know, said none of them get a youth and they have their money there. We don't know. Me know that. And they might use US so it's a SWIFT system. Them draw the cash. That means most people know them a bank at Jamaica where them can get money. And because them man, when they might buy the cocaine in a pot. They might have the original cash. And then they import things from Colombia. So we know it's a cocaine.
If you have the US number, brother.
If you have the US. And them can get it. So yes. So we know that. You understand? Them can get it, so we know. So we not ask, you know, when them have raw cash. You think you as a little man can go around with raw cash? Our business people go around with that. Them have plane, them carry the plane, and that's why when we hear government that talk about more airstrip, where you divert the two biggest airport, that is bullshit. Africa with more.
Corruption.
People want to run them with it.
That's a corruption, you know.
Of course, better.
That way the angle of instigate airstrip, you know, a corruption that and we make him know we don't need no more airstrip. But just the man that come out of disaster where the man that try to put airstrip down in a veer, down a Vernon field.
Yeah.
Eh? So you need one in the Midland. You know, so the guy sick up yourself. Him sick up yourself, you know.
Yeah.
Because the guy is a serial activist when it comes to criminality. Yeah. So anything when him can, you know, see a loophole in to tap into to make a money. Cause him just all Andrew do is just put project out there and rob the money through the project, you know. Yeah. I feel like we not track him and not know him style. The mode of operandus. We know it how him operate. Yeah, it's a tracker. Yeah, just track things and know some can utilize the space and purge out the money out of the country. Send and ship it overseas. And have money overseas, you know. Most of the money the overseas, it's not really there in Jamaica. Cause remember leeching now keep nothing for him again, you know. So I have to use Dusha and Shavadia and extract it out of the country. You understand? Yeah, man. Yeah, knock up the number then now, Wayne.
Eh? Yeah,
knock the number.
But I give them no. We'll knock it in the next 10 minutes. We're going to knock out this because we don't get 2:30 yet. So, yeah. So we'll knock it in the next 10 minutes. The next
all right.
I'll knock it up. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I said to the people then, brother, you have to hold government accountable. I'm going to talk to Diane again. Diane, stop the foolishness. You say what them say about Nikisha and that now come out, that now come out of cyber media. And remember cyberspace. I remember you know, she minister now. and you allow that. Them there was minister and all kind of things, and then they in all kind of position when them they fancy attack. And don't tell me about politics. That a personal attack. And I talk about woman body parts like that. And that woman, me not hear no. At least foot with that rebel, me not hear you. That's why I have to style it to, you know. Because one no good. So when you no good like this, when I forget style, you know the style, mama P. So what I'm gonna do? Style people and nobody must style, you know, not favor shit. When I eat that. When I get back styling, anything I want to do when I get 100 for. When I style practicing before me, never hear she run out, you know. They went practicing there as a liar. You say, him not have no this, him have a youth, you know. You not have no woman, him have chichi. The boss him buy back the boss and put in a place because they're going to get rid of them. A chichi boss them, and now me a directly from boss after boss after boss after and mash up the boss thing. Him this try, him get 400, over 400. Now we're going to have 200 and add. The other day, how much 220 run out. Them the anata, but we are moved from 60 million to like 18.
Vast deficit. Vast and wide. But how much billion JUTC in deficit now?
Yeah?
How much billion deficit JUTC now?
100 billion.
All right. And people might think it's a joke. Over 100 billion.
Over 100 billion.
Over $100 billion JUTC. It gone.
And
that's why.
100 billion. And
yeah.
That's bad. See?
You can't imagine, man. You just commission back a national transport. Yeah. And who set it up? Have it a run good. And as you give them criminal, it gone over $100 billion in losses. Yeah. So you have criminal run it. And remember, you know, it top heavy with salary. Because when you bring back Owen Ellington and Womb Broom, Ratcliffe Lewis, when you have them the two garbage up there, do I pay them high price? One to the young youth, them will leave school with them brilliant education and them head. But them can't get a job. No. Owen Ellington have enough already. Him use all the state resource and make over 100 million in a security business. Gas, tire, vehicle, manpower. And I want to know if the authority them in a Jamaica don't know about that. Oh, him still at large, him and his wife. I remember them fraud the country. Fraud the country. Set up their own security company. Yeah, just across the road from Half Tree Police Station. On your left hand going to Half Tree up Maxwell Avenue. Everybody know it. Yeah. And use the state resource and make over 100 million. So, we want to know, yeah, if the authority them don't know about that. But yet still we look, we say, government bring him back in a transport. After the man there, a GSM move up the rank and turn commissioner of police. US tell him to go back home, go resign, you know. Say no, US have them hype on him, him a criminal. You understand? It's a criminal. So when we look on them type of chain of events in Jamaica, yeah, how we compare it in relation to, you know, we know so them people are not supposed to be free as Jamaican citizens, walking up and down, living high life. We know them for the behind bars. That's why we can't rationalize how the justice system, you know, work in a Jamaica. Because the man will do the $1 billion crime, you know, and the $1 million crime, you know. Them a walk free. Nobody not after them. The youth them were innocent and get gunshot. Gunshot.
Well, on the part, the number 866, right? 3874, right?
Yeah.
No answer me.
The ring.
Ring, but I'm not answer. Go on, knock him, man. Oh, man, no. Well, on,
yes, sir.
Pat, well on, Pat. Let me hear him now. Blessed, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. What are you doing? What are you doing?
How are you?
We lonesome this man. I'm melting pot. So it's a foreign number, man. If you just answer a foreign number and a Jamaican number call you, you know. Foreign number call you. How you doing, sir?
Whenever inside I hear when we reach the phone, start bringing some get your remote again, you know?
Okay, cool. But give me a rundown where you say you have some problem in a Portland. Give me them rundown then, no?
Yeah, well, I should know. You sure? Our place, couple places over Portland. Everybody know that the Portland have the most water in Jamaica. And yet, you have so many districts here and many important places where family live. Who don't have black tank with gutter, we have a roof, have tank built in their house, rainwater, them depend on. And when the rain fall, the price is full of the tank, we chop water, it's not reasonable.
What's the price? What's the price?
From 10,000 up.
Which part of Portland you have?
I tell you about Black Rock, Islington, Freeman Heights, Islington, yeah. Well in place here.
Okay. Islington. That's why in West Portland?
Yeah, man, West Portland, man, yeah.
You're the far from when they call down there, sir. You get far from both here?
Yeah, man, yeah, far from both here, man.
Oh, okay.
Far from both here.
All right. So, when a long time, when you have no water, when you have to buy water.
What's on, man? So, man. Reach far, just up the road, and the amount of water we not reach far, we run that sea, brother. That could have feed the whole of Portland and we take a step. Because the Virgin we didn't ask him what, and so by the vehicle and mash up right and over and carry water.
So let me ask you something. When they get how long when they have the water for? When they have pipe before them not run it?
They never run a pipe, brother.
They never run a pipe. But Andrew does tell me that 300,000 people get water, which me know a lie. But when they never come out and contest that? When they never hear him? Him just say 300,000 water, but not go so, around 9,000 connect, because so me keep it between the factory. But him say 300,000 new customer, which you wouldn't even find that. That means only that get water then and them thing there. So nobody no come up there and run no water, right?
You have a place in come and do all this stuff. One woman, so she born and good and she had 70-year-old. And for how many years everybody come promising getting water and no they can't get no water in. A rainfall. Everybody goes by have that
all right. So them not start run nothing yet or do nothing then. So Andrew Holness. All right. No say nothing, sir. No say nothing. We just want to know. Andrew Holness. So you see when I talk about what they should do in an election, him did come out and him say, at 300,000 over 300,000 customer get water. Him and the guy, water guy with them called Drunk Jackie. Yes. And Jamaican people will start talk up. When they can't wait for a certain time. And the best time, when they go around and look vote. But some people, it's so bad. Some people, well, I take some chicken and take some goat. I take some chicken meat. More than talk about the necessity what them need. And that make Jamaica now run. Because, in an election, the best time the other day for back them down. You hold this trick. Then if you have some leaders that get up and stand up for something and stop fall for anything. And that's the truth. You understand? So me couldn't live there so. I mean, the politicians are come down and look my vote and then everybody are going up and down because they love party. We are going to deal with them. Especially when you have a government in a power and them come to you. Remember, them have the purse. So them have to talk to me. You're not getting a vote here. And we're serious. I don't go away when they can't get things done. The people, them to stop move like them just licky and love party. You love party more than yourself. That's why the people them are suffer like this. And it's real. You understand what I say, Pat? Because government. And a government that said them get 300,000 customer water. And I talk all over Jamaica. Nobody say nothing. No, you hear something like this. But people
what is weird. If we get 300,000 people water, we have so much black tank all over the place.
That is it.
The black tank them would have diminished. It has less and less of them. Yeah, but the whole problem with Jamaican, you know. I don't think when them vote for anything, you know. Them just vote for a party and the color where them like. Them no vote for nothing
No, but
realistic. And it, you know, what I know, them not vote for nothing realistic as it relates to changes, you know. No, in a them place where, you know, we know Portland is a parish where it produce a whole heap of water. Cause rain no stop falling. And most of the river them come from up that side. Yeah. And we know for a fact say Pums Vaz round there for a mighty long time. Yeah. And Pums Vaz on the round there rob the land them and a sell and a deal in a cocaine and them fuckery and import people for come in and farm gang. And the people them there, they run there in Pums Vaz and Wood Vaz. You understand? And make them control them life round there, you know, and turn Portland into Cokeland and increase the homicide statistic. Portland used to have the lowest percentage in homicide rate. Them up that and escalate it, and yet still the people them not no water. But him come as a politician where uno give him a job and get so rich and have all water truck as sell people. We see him picture them on it. Yeah. But the people them were up there were give him the job and give Wood Vaz the job. Yeah. Them now benefit from nothing. And several politicians go around and treat the people them car Argentine and give people them nothing over St. Mary, you know. No. Queen and I give people them nothing down in a whole hour, you know. Either, you know. But them they like Jackman Dora from how long. You understand? Yeah, we check it out, lollipop jar. What am I do? For film place. Him not do nothing either. But the whole of them coming up politics, broke down, now have nothing, and now them swell. And the people them can't even get water, we are waste. Eh? That bad. But you still have people here as sell water to China. Yeah, in a Jamaica. And we want to know if something like that really are going. But we have to keep up. You understand? Because we can't allow Jamaica now for us in the hands of criminal, you know. We have to take back Jamaica and put it in a safe hands. Put it in the integrity boss hand. You understand? A man that has the formula for success. And you don't have no formula for success, you know. A failure him a formula for. You understand? And then him rebrand all and fail at them. Like every term. Him rebrand them. Yeah. And trying to achieve the same thing, which is failure. This is why Jamaica is stagnant and not growing. And the Andrew Holness administration, country gone back way. And we have to call a spade a spade. While him get rich. Watch now COVID-19, no man, how the guy graphic grow up, man. But money like worries are running in bank account them. Unexplained money. We look at seeing business place when you have Amber Technology. We have a little nastiness from India named Dushan Chavadia. It grew to the same time to $11.55 billion. And then it dropped right down. Like how you see Andrew thing drop down. So we know it connect to Andrew.
But I know, Pat, I want to say something very important. I mean, I say to the car too. Because you see them people here too. I mean, I tell them the truth, you know. Because we speak truth for God love. Them to start, them a big man and woman, them to take responsibility for the fuck what them do to, you know. Because if you have a government and now do nothing, and then you out your hand and take PA, and take Kentucky and take this, what you expect? Or if you make people buy a vote, who know wait? Me I talk to them in a Jamaica too, and them I do this, them I do it to themselves, but to hurt other people. So remember, you know, if a man can't get you for buy, you think he might stop by you. Let me tell you this. You see in a slavery, I come know me history good. You see in a slavery, them my white people, I respect white people more than I respect my own, because my own, they set me up and kill me. Brother part with white people now, especially with Jamaican people, them food your fart. Yeah? No man, no ship. I remember them ship they used to small people. Never used to like, oh you have Titanic and then make out a boat. Easy to sink. None of them couldn't go Africa. Africa, you drop the whole of Canada, UK, US, yeah. Right now, you know, you drop China and you drop more country, Africa still have space the way it big. You could not go Africa, yeah, and go buy slave and your own catch you and sell you. Our people, them set a nasty piece of shit. Them are big people, them are a baby. For people that speed food them. Sit down here, so. Where's brother? We could have taken do something else with yourself and make a bag of money. Music could do and them thing there. We are trying to open them eye. All them do is sit down and when politicians come, them doing them thing like one come and touch. Sell them fucking vote. Yeah? Chicken, this, that, and something when them forget them not sit down and talk about it. Them for fuck off to you know. Them forget real too. We are called politicians. And the fuck of them as politicians come, them run out and do the same thing up. Hey, them for, some of them for fuck off to in a part. Them can't so fool. Or if you have a big dirty thinking criminal government, angry you like shit, but you allow them to angry you like shit. You think them will come to you and Byron and me and come do this to me and do this to one away? They will not do it. So them can't do it. And these people know what they want. But them you know, see the man wear Clarks. You think me wrong him wear Clarks and trick them? Them for stop them, them are big people. Me and you can't phone speed them. Look how much ear to sit down here and open them fucking eye. Eh? And everything, every day them get up and do the same thing. One government are fucking accountable. Stop it now, man. When a big people, yeah, stop it. You understand? Me and you, when you look, them line up in a line and man all of this them. For chicken.
They know the police beat them. You know the people get beaten from police. If you line up for chicken and man down in a Trinidad and make video and a laugh after Jamaican and show Jamaicans say watch it. At KFC that me choke me dog and them not refuse it. While on a fight feet on Jamaica. Eh? Them thing that hurt me to the core.
Them to pop. A man come about your vote. Your vote. Let me tell them something bigger than that. If you have a guy like Nigel call me, remember, you know, we are standing up for poor and needy, you know. Hey, Nigel, he have to give me a big piece of food. When that do? In that swing me a long time, I look me now, say up now. You know, see nobody, hey, me rather than dirt more than quiet and cut against the people there. But them now are fuck up themselves and then we are fight for them. So when I take we feed that too. And that's why I take we feed that around there. You think we are eating that? Stand up for the fucking rights. When people time, but one time we could know. Come in the radio station and them TV long time. And them used to muzzle me because them know me staying and me talk the truth in a bit people. Me tackle them, you know. No, we have platform where them can't muzzle us. But when you the truth to them in Jamaica, they will sell you to the highest fucking bid. Every man money them sell me and pat, them sell me and pat now. I'm a matter of fact, me sit down here and see some little piece of shit. Them lucky them never get boot lock. And then them nasty ass and shit up plate. Sit down side of me and my wife food and when you look, I might throat them can't cut me throat. Them have seen the man of the wilderness. Remember them not smart like not even a piece of my fingernail on my dash man. Them fool you fuck. And then look at them, they know me, you know. Because if I never my wife, you know, them get some boot like in their ass or a peanut. Me I must say, hey, that's a more some I not seed in a better. Because one of that turn them tripe upside.
That you want. Eh? That you want, I'll not seed. That to make them to
them are big people and them to have sense. Them the
man.
They say Andrew fuck up the place. And then we know well Andrew but where you look. As him come and say, come, chip, chip, chip. You know, like your call for. Come, and for feeding. Do one of them like them a fucking ass head. Them for fuck off.
I want to know my brother. Watch it now. Watch it now, my brother. Watch it now. In spite of all of that, you know, and we are teaching people, you know, about basic amenities, you know. You have water, you have ambulance, you have good hospital, you have good school with teacher, and the hospital them properly you know, staff and deck out with machinery to do the work. You understand? Those are basic communities, you know. And the people in Jamaica look like them want it. Them loud down for a thief, a bag of money. Yeah. And still remain as health minister, tough tongue for gone like from 5 years ago. Yeah. But them allow him to be the health minister. While there is nothing to hear them when them need assistance in regards to them health. No ambulance, no hospital up and running properly. Lack of staff. We see a young baby mother go hospital for a baby. Yeah, have the baby and die. Because what was happening at the time? Them dep on strike. Go slow. Yeah, work to rule. You can't have hospital is an emergency place. You have to, even when you dep on strike, I have problem with your boss. Yeah, as it relates to your wages. You're supposed to have adequate amount still around the hospital, nurses and doctor. Because I know something you can't close down, you know. Yeah, it coming like the police force, you know, it is there to serve and protect. You understand? Yeah, you go there for your service, you forget better. People are going to hospital with toenail and are dead. All type of thing. Man are going for a nebulizer and sit down on chair and dead. Yeah. And we see it happening all over too often. You understand? Me say all US citizens just want an ambulance to rush them to hospital and because the money not pay them make the somebody dead down a Songsters. Yeah, and we are saying what kind of something them it don't look good. No. Don't look good. See baby mother come from America and lose her baby and can't even get the basic sanitary
tissue
to look after herself.
It's a tissue.
Tissue. And it causes controversy between staff and team.
What Tough Tongue say? Tough Tongue say people are thief, it are this soon I want to say nothing.
Tough Tongue and garbage. Because him this in Jamaica and him say it there hospital and people left them yard go thief toilet paper. You see Tough Tongue and shit out.
But if Tough Tongue have me and you and Byron for David and Patrick and like Michael, he would not say this. Because I say your brother this year this way, you know. You can't win no vote and nothing you know. You can't say people them will start rush them more because them are big people, brother. Them are voting rights, them are big people, they are the boss. And we are teach them this. Not to make a guy run and you love or if you love party, if you be patriotic, if you hold government accountable. So if my brother was the prime minister, me I call him and say, yeah, fuck up the people, them, you know. Stop it, you know. Me I talk to him. And let me tell you something. You see, my mother and sister, she live below me. She have too much. Baby, she watch me right now. She and her brother. My mother, sister. Just my mother, brother, and sister. Me and them now. I just my mother, brother. Me have to ban her from my place on around 2017. I do not need her at my house. She chat too much. And my mother, sister. You have to be serious when it comes to some things, you know. I mean, I stand for the foolishness. I do not need her around me to talk too much. And too much question. And sometimes I can't bother with that. You have to be serious. You can't afford for we have fight so long. And same like how the one come here talk about, you see the one with us fight us apart? But yeah. Remember, you know, we don't do propaganda this. And big nasty thinking, mama, I must think him attack or something. Right? We are not propagandists, we don't do propaganda. So we are not propaganda. But you're right, come on here, so you know, so we are going to diss you. That's right, that we have to diss you.
I said and just send him out. It's a true lot, man. And you know that thing send them. They know them all get this. They know them all get this. But remember, you know, you see how Andrew them, Andrew, you know them all get paid. They just come over, come attack the platform.
You must say a cussing now. I say, yes, you make the man do it because watch the man in the cheat there. And all people are laughing and say cheat there. And they know same father is a freak, you know. Don't come on here. Because we are for the rights of poor and needy, who don't know are the bosses slave we sell out people. And I will repeat again, there couldn't be a slavery if you have people down in Africa like me No white guy couldn't come with it. Number one, go and burn up your ship. Oh, you got anchor your ship in my water and come friend me.
Oh, yeah, well, if you come up and ship and come on land, oh, yeah,
come
you can't live.
on a continent, but two them licky same way. And the one them licky come from feed them breed, you know. Feed them breed. Licky. So they say, brother, you will have some man sit down inside of you right now. And if a man call him and say, see $1 million now, pat him sell you. He not say, no, you can't pat my brother. Him sell you. So we are aware of these things. And after them Jamaican stay. You understand? Them not bound together and say, yo, we could look for the strongest amongst us, we can talk for us. Because some of them can explain themselves, we know that. Right? Me not talk the one them lose 2 front teeth or lose some little things. And me not talk some of them can explain themselves. So look for the one them can explain themselves. I want to come together and farm group, and when them come, we will talk to them. Can we talk to them? Let me tell you what them do. We see politicians go in there. And the first thing when an election, them, you know what them carry you? Rum bar. Them don't know in the morning. Them don't know if you eat. Them are tell you if you drink and you go to eat, you know. Enough of them go pick up themselves when them done. Them drink the most white rum, them mix it, them do everything. Do all of them do it. And when them don't know, them not ask if you eat, you have a picnic. You know, man, how am I done this? It makes sure them chat bullshit to you. Your brain not working. Because when you're hungry and drinking, you know, it make it worse. It fuck you up.
Man. No bad feeling, man.
Because the me respect a man and me come in there, me know them not work. The first thing I do, me say I buy a bag of chicken and I like me a wawa, but I sit down and eat tuna because I like me a pies. But me rather eat food more than eat. Drink rum.
Drink rum.
Bar. You understand? I mean I want to play a handout, but I better me come in and me know no eat. I'm not proper now, so when me attack, you know, listen me good. Pan a full belly. Me no want to come talk, and you know, listen me pan a full belly, you know. For use you, you know. You understand? You know. You understand? I mean, if me say me look job, I try look job full because the place full of too much youth when I work. Them are for serious. Them people who want help themselves for Jamaica, them are look for fucking handout. That's why politicians deal with them like shit. So when them done, them get promises and do nothing done. And that's the thing.
Andrew did promise them everything in our first 100 days, you know. I'm sure no him not tick one half of the list, you know. Yeah, but them still sit down with him. Yes. Them, because them sit down and make Andrew and them conglomerate them take with the beach from them, you know. Yeah. And have them landlocked, you know. Yeah. And them can't enjoy the water. But me ask the question to government, and me ask my fellow Jamaican. Jamaica is surrounded by the Caribbean Sea. And if you don't use the beach, you not going to learn to swim.
Again, the beach, all right, I'm coming at your place and do one. Remember you vote for him. You allow him to take it, and then when you look at me and you have it on our shoulder now. And Byron, them and other people. I fight for them. Them did have it, you know. Them could have some them have everything to stand up and say, yo, we not vote together, you can't take a beach. And them can't call them representatives to stand up.
That's what it means. Yo, my brother.
Under the stress. And when the
you take the beach from the people.
Cost me too. But because that's why I give them 100 full, because I know say them not good enough. But to me, like, can you have good within them, you know, when I attack. But most of them are fussy, you know, them are shit. Make me just say, because when them stand up and do them now, they sell me and you. And we know.
Yeah, because them like practice Judaism. Them like Judaism.
Well, I'm a part. You notice when I call it Andrewism because Andrew did us. Judah, all right. If me follow the Bible, let me tell them again. I can tell Pat now because you go and follow the Bible. But if I follow the Bible in a real life, Judah, Judas, him did get a job to fulfill the Bible. So if you believe in a Christianity, like come here some man say, it couldn't be, it are going on him for say other man. That means the one of them that favor, you know. Natural knowledge. It's like you see some Chinese and the one of them favor. Because it couldn't be a white tall man, nearly 7 foot tall with blue eye. And I tell you say, and everybody else look like them out there. So I say, the one where I whisper, everybody see my preach. Then they know say that's Jesus with the white blue eye. That is bullshit. No white man them out there preach. That is bullshit. Okay? You remember them are right Bible because you want you praise them and say any little things. See? But it couldn't be a white eye with blue eye, brother. Tall man with blue eye. And him well clean, because I'm not clean either. Because I'm not them that walk up and down and up, so them that look alike. You know, like when Rasta are black people, some man see and them can't make me out. I saw them that look alike. So Judas not get a job for do. For say the one when me kiss are in. That mean them grow them here same way, them not up how them look and wear the kind of rope same way. Yeah? That is critical thinking. Them can't tell me nothing, you know, because William Tyndale translate the Bible, and then Martin Luther and then King James authorized what Martin Luther translate. Right? And if you matter right, that's why you see slave for beer, them master. And then put it in there. By the way, in the Bible too, you know, you have Macho, you have no Middle Eastern people named no Macho, Mark, Luke, John, Paul. All these are English fucking names. Joseph, the whole of Joshua, the whole of them are English name. They take people for fucking answer, man. And then pass on about me question what? Remember, knowledge, wisdom, and knowledge are the greatest thing. You cannot treat me with nothing. God I love. So we show people that come and fight for poor people. God is love. But don't come with them bullshit. You can come with English name and I tell me I pop them in the Bible where you say, and you come and tell me one bag of food. Which man out the name? Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and Mary, Queen Mary. Which you tell me now, Jesus' mother named Mary, our father named Joseph. The J never come in till 1630, 35, 1630. What the fuck happened to these people? We have knowledge. And knowledge is the greatest thing. Them cannot teach me mass production teaching. In every century, you have great people walk the earth. We believe in that too. Don't bring it to me. Don't be the man of the wilderness. Don't bring it to me. You understand? Don't bring it to me. These are all English names.
Yeah.
To trick us. Them they never in the Bible. Nobody never names so. Eh? You think about Queen Mary, Queen Elizabeth. The one of them name in the Bible now. Which people out of Middle East have them name there? You tell me one now. Look at the people them name up to today. Yeah? But the one of these English people end up in our Bible. And you are telling me something different. What the fuck happened to you? And then you must think. Then the next thing when me say again, people, if me a year go race, me see a man come and a man a pray to God. That mean that no make.
When him win him say because him pray to God.
Yes. Then that true you pray to God, then also God hear me. That will make God be a good God. Because you're a criminal and you're a killer. I mean you run and you pray. And me will do so much good to people. So me not pray now, God take your prayer. That's not be a bias, God. I be a fuck with them teach. I do not follow these things. Can knowledge of power, you know. You me just tell you know. Mass production teaching do not bother me. One man come with him teaching and it copy to a bag about that not get knowledge. There's no wisdom and knowledge there. So we ask questions. You understand? Yes. You understand? So we ask questions. You run a race, somebody will win.
That's relevant question, man. We don't ask nothing when a relevant, man.
You understand?
Yeah, because true knowledge, you know. We want the true knowledge. Yeah. So me now go come ask you a stupid question.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to ask you how you know too. Because like how you like to preach and tell me. You have to tell me how you know.
Of course.
And then me I'll catch you now like a spider in a web. Because you can't tell me say you know because a man who was around them time they tell you. Because that virtually impossible.
We question things. So when we question things, so it makes sense. Because you know English name. Queen Mary this, that and this and Joseph. And all these names pack up Moses. None of them is not no Middle East name. None. Just listen to the people that name up to today, no man. Look on them surname and everything. You know, say English name them I give it.
Yeah, man.
And remember do that. And them tell us him and them author James. Name James, King James. Yeah? and him authorize it. See? Him authorize it. And then them still are
Now, in the 15th century, the J coming at the alphabet. Now, in the 15th century, the J coming at the alphabet. That never existed before.
But 2,000 years you never have, so you never have no Elizabeth and no Mary and no Joseph and you know John and all this. Them put it there and them always, as I said before, in Africa, our people more fearful of black people more than a white man, and that's the truth. Me have no white bedroom, never even think of free one, but them give you the nice.
Yeah, man.
I'm tell you the truth. Our people, them in Jamaica, them is fucked up because we are fight and our government accountable. And when we look, them see when I come on and I chat fuckery. And when them see the man that said no water, but them see representative, you know, them for face him. Them for come together and form group and talk with them. If you not get nothing, you want chicken and you want a bag of feeding. And when a man give you 5 grand, yes, him give me something. My mother did sick, and him give me a 10 grand, and I so me a vote for him. Fucking asset. We used to have free education and free health, and then move it. We need back something. You understand? Don't get carried away. And we have
but at the talk about free education, you know.
Yes.
You know, I'm a virgin of what I'm reasoning today. And the man come up with a solid point, you know. Yeah?
Yes.
Man, I said, in the education system, what the school and the government offer to a child and the parents. Because every program them put on, the parents have to pay for it, you know. There's nothing free coming from school again.
No, not free.
Every single thing where the school put on is to make money for themselves. Because there is no government funding going into the school system. So it can be forward down to, you know, the parents like in our time. We used to go home with book. Free issue not to be sold. It benefit the parents.
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Because them not have to buy the book. Yeah? We are get car key. It benefit the parents. Them not have to spend no money on car key. Them just go get to uniform make. Girl, them are same way. But you know, see now, the government not putting no money into education. So everything now, it's down to the parents. Yeah? But how a government can rely upon its young people to come through the ranks of education and to give back to the country if them don't put nothing on the table at the early time of education.
Come back to me and say again. So we have to start talk to them people and Byron, when I see what's not, we are your part, we have to start a different thing again. When we are talk to government, we are talk to the same people who follow government because you hold government accountable. You have opposition, you have government, and we are all the people them accountable too. We can't let them have no more. It's like you see a man out there. So remember, you know, we learn how other people mistake. If me see a man a drown, you know, what me I do? Go try drown for learn how a mistake, then me I dead. If me see a man go out there, so I have nothing can't swim and a drown, and me can't swim too. What me I do? Go out there and try and find mistake. No me I learn from free mistake. Either me learn from mistake, or me not go see.
True.
See? And that's the truth. You can't say something and it a rock and dead, and then you make them people that come and buy you out. So we're going to target the people them know, brother. World government accountable for their brother. And then the licky business there, even if a man come and remember every money we spend a year tax too. But me no want to be self-centered, so him give me something, and me abone everybody because him give me something. Yeah, let me tell you something. It's a get up. If me alone feel I get up, when look me rich, me super rich. And my friend them nobody that time have not grown me. Believe it or not, alone them have skin teeth with me, they will carry outside that. Because maybe a man not face me, you know. But they will carry outside that for trap me, just to rob me, you know. And
yeah, man.
You know, because them are want what me have, you know. Me no want me alone the avenue rich.
Yeah, man, you call that plan. You call that plan and organized crime.
Yes.
Because I'm have a plan for you organize with them friends for rob you. I know you don't want to rob you.
You don't want that. You want other people can survive too, because by the end of the day, you know, one day the life we are protect, it will go away.
Must. Must.
Understand? Automatically. Jane, so we know that business. When you write no B and no P and no LL and nothing like that. Because remember, say run yourself. We move you fast. Yeah, you have to just write the thing and don't do that. You write HPH and then write a B this and don't do that. Yeah, right away. We are taking for your eye guy. He's a suspect. For you, we talk when I say, you know, we're not going to talk 2 times. We never not get a chance to write nothing again because when you do that 5 times, you're gone.
As you spot it, me spot it, you know. It to come off, man.
You just write. He's a suspect.
Yeah, we don't know what that's
about. We don't play.
Abbreviation, and we don't know what the meaning behind the abbreviation.
Right away, he's a suspect. Yeah.
Learning channel. Run your side learning channel, you know. You have to come correct when you come on the learning channel.
Right. Yeah, man.
No tabloid. No waste of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, them say the call from okay. Okay. All right, Kenny. All right. Him say the call from East Portland, not West Portland. See? All right, Carla, later here. Carla now hear me, you know. All right. See? So even
yeah, man, we're glad when somebody can call in and highlight the issue as it relates to a basic commodity like water, you know. Because here the man say the people have to get water off of them rooftop. So you know all the dust up the wash down in a tank. That is untreated water. No wonder why the people
me there, man. Me just finish talk to you and just me there, yeah. All right, now go to our next call. Yeah?
Yeah, I listen.
All right, cool. Respect.
All right, my brother. Big up yourself.
Yeah. So, yeah, Kenny. Remember you were Kenny, I said, no. Yes, Kenny. All right, so, yeah, Kenny. So, Kenny, tell me where he might call from. So, yeah. Yes, Kenny. All right, sir. Everything good?
Yes, sir.
All right, yeah, you tell me where him call from. But as me just tell you a while, because me out there, so election just run. And him say a long time them now have no water. So I East Portland and West. And my rivers out there give a chicken and I show finger. The people them have to stop that. You understand what I say, Kenny? Even when you see people come in back, your whole government accountable. And that's what I say. When government in you show them where they show them and caring government work with you. But you can't, the people, them can't be, you know, them are voter, them are big people. And then we have to there batter for them. And them are make the same mistake. That means them are draw down other people now in that, you know. Because I greed and easy to sell out. I'm afraid of these people. So they may sell me out, but couldn't power with them. You understand what I say, Kenny?
That is it.
Yeah, them couldn't power with them. I'm never tell them the truth now. You could have there for years and I open them eye. And instead of them whole government account. Remember, you know, when your whole government accountable for your sake, for your family's sake, for your relative's sake, for your neighbor's sake. You understand what I say, brother?
Yes, sir.
You understand? Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So, I feel everybody safe. So, when we are telling them, say, yo, this is what them do, it will stop. It will stop. All people are accountable, brother. See? Government have the purse. Even if you go, you can't enough of them now, see opposition, they know, and them going out, you know. No, a government have the purse. They make representation. You have to know this, don't trick yourself. Don't follow some of them and say, oh, you go out this, and this, so you want to keep a man and keep it down. Me, I show them what much your party the other day, and look much feet now. One party used to sell for $20, a $400 feet now.
Yeah, because when me go school, me I buy a party for $12 then.
You're lucky we get party for all $5. We used to get party free in our school. $5. 5 cent party we get. Not $5, 5 cents. So we now go $5. We are talking a man the time of 5 cents for party, brother. We don't even reach $1, brother. And the party them fatter and bigger and more juicy. Then they are garbage. You understand? Then they are garbage. Cent me going back. You see? Yeah, we're going back to cent now. So when you go back on the time and them sell party. And when we go into the 90s at $20. But can you imagine now a $400, $380 for your party? You kidding me? So you get 19 to 20 party back in the days. Every $380, you get 19 party. Back in the days where you get for one. If a $400 20 party that you get back in the days. Now, where you buy 20 party for you better? I want party. When you buy 2 party now, you could get 40 party. If you buy 4 party, you could get 80 party. When you buy 5 just take a party, you could get 100 party with that money. Just 95. 100. Eh? And yes, still them are going good. But when I say farm, them for all people accountable now. Now when you come and give me a bag of feed and you know you have a government member, when you look, the road for fixing the government, the one of the road, we have around 27,000 kilometer road. When them pave over one, when them paint it, when you look, a minister and we that fix my road, and remember, you know, if you come, if hear this, Kenny, if we have over 100 within our constituency melting pot, and them fix 1, I fix 10. Remember, I drive for another road too, you know. It not help my vehicle. Because when I drive off a road where it does fix me, I skin my teeth. I go up and pathway, it mash up, it makes sense. Me there square one. Me drive go country, the front end the code same way. Me drive go there so the code. So what that makes sense to me? No. You trick me. You fix one thing and then you muggle with it. And multiply. This is what the government do is a PR government, them need to stop it. Fix the thing, them one and stop, put them up and muggle. Get real and fix the country.
What is now seen in these societies? Not the people who hold the opposition accountable more than the government. I can't.
Adapt me, I wonder, oh, you attack our opposition when I have the person. No, but I Andrew them and design that. And our people, you
design that. And people to come out. Yeah. And spew the rhetoric. Lies.
Yes.
And that's why we are telling Jamaican people, say, stop listening to Andrew Holness and him garbage. Because remember, I know, all that Andrew Holness has done to Jamaican people is promise them things and don't give them. He was a brother and Nancy guy. Yeah, trick the people them. So there's no way Jamaican people after 10 years should be still, you know, with this guy. Yeah, because remember, I know, Andrew cannot carry Jamaica across to the promised land. Land. I remember it's a guy who promise. You understand? But him say when him promise you, him have a commitment to fulfill. Yeah. But him can't take the country no further. We have seen this man, yeah, being entrusted to govern the country. Yeah, in a way, fictitiously, because Angela win the election, but y'all know, you know. Him don't. Yeah. Remember, you know, him and Patrick Roberts, you know. Yeah. Did in a them thing round the sun. Them never win him. Never win him. Him steal it. Yeah. And him come back again and him steal again. Yeah. When him beat Mama P by 1, you know. Remember, you know, I see them people within the People's National Party fraternity, you know. Yeah. Cast the meme, you know. Yeah. Man, I move up people out of them seats and I move all Damian Crawford and I go out a bag of fuckery. Yeah. I sell the guy, I sell the party, you know.
Yeah, man.
And people know. Him sell the PMP down the drain.
Paul Burke is wrong. You know, something talk straight. Paul Burke, you're wrong. What you do? You can't.
Him sell out the PMP. I remember him and the Paul Burke and them power, you know.
Paul Burke. Let me give the people them something. You know, I pay facts with that corner. Paul Burke and James Roberts are 2 first cousins, 2 sisters.
Right.
James Roberts. Yeah?
Tell them for me.
As that secretary, him shouldn't do it. Him put everybody see.
Tell them for me. I'm bringing them by him out in the quiet man.
Yes. I'm better just go retire and go sit down, man. You shouldn't do what you do, brother. People
Hey.
tell them the truth. I'm not busy about a friend and them thing there, you know. I tell them the truth.
You know that piece of shit that put Jamaica in the predicament with the fucker where I'm going with.
Yeah.
Yeah. When all this, you have to go back to Palmer.
When you name Price, him run Price seat, him run Lisa seat, him run Atkinson seat, him run Copper seat. When them leave, go down there to him put them on suspension. Remember, you talk about delicate. People go down and say, no, you put them. Who is you better than anybody in a boat for? You have to stop it. You have to go away, man. You have to speak truth to power. You know, him shouldn't do it. Very out of order. It must not happen again.
Rural seat, him run Manly seat, him run East Rural seat, him run Troy
Atkinson seat from down in Trulani. I think Tobacco one of them. Him run that seat there too. Him run Lisa on a seat. Him just get up. I remember these people a cabinet member, you know, and this guy get up and do one bag of bullshit. Yeah. Amy, get up and do one bag of bullshit. In a 20
let me tell you something. And at this me I tell Jamaican people.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me talk to Jamaican people now. You see, true PMP is not a party where I go splash the cash. It's hard. In a them people are head to resonate to what the People's National Party have on the agenda for them. Them not deal with that thing near me create a murmur, you know. Them like when the Jamaica Labour Party run around with the big bag of money, with the cash a splash, and I know say a week the basic funding to carry out social service in the country. That is taxpayers' money. It's not the politician money.
No.
That money is coming from a pool of funds that is there to fix the country infrastructure and to deal with other basic things as it relates to pension and all them things that for the people that work and becomes retired now and need a pension. It need the road and the hospital. Yeah. I want to have Andrew Holness 10 years sit down and rob the money. 3 election, them splash the cash. Where the cash a come back to go back in the cookie jar. I tax rich you know. I want to have to pay it back. So no penny wise and pound fool. Penny wise and pound fool. Anytime the politician them rob the money and splash it for win an election, remember Jamaican pay high price to that. And can't get away from that fact. So we have to be more of a more concerted society. Yeah. Who believe in hard work. Yeah. And careful planning. You understand? And that we are dealing with to bring the country forward, you know.
Done with
and
them.
the country must go into a clean hands. Not a dirty hands. Yeah, and we don't wanna, what you call it now, confederation. A bill within a party and a structure. Yeah, like where you have the prime minister and then you have him wife as speaker of the house. We don't want them thing that cut out. Yeah, that is bullshit. That is robbery of democracy. The holiness them of the country under grip. And Jamaica people now open up their eyes and see it. Eh? What should have resonate to Jamaican people when holiness build a big mansion up at Beverly Hills? Yeah? The real people, them, the professional, them come in and value it at 250 million. And the guy said, no, it value 54 million. The guy decrease the value when the real estate valuator them come in and valuating property at 250 million. And just say, no, it don't value that, it just value over 50 million. What can go so? Me and my little place, I would mind when the valuator come in, him tell me, say it value £1 million. Me good. Me not tell him it don't value that. Andrew a con man. Criminal with 5-star badge on him chest. A con man that.
Okay.
This is why Jamaica is today. Because Jamaican sit down and take PLI, trick and con from the crime minister. Yeah. The man we can't certify from 1998 people. The youth, when him at 25, him coming to politics with 47 million Jamaican dollar. Mighty God of Daniel. What can go so? A youth we can't pay him statutory tuition fee. Eh? Come out in a Sunday, classify as a delinquent student. And my Jamaican people are now handing up here in fear for you, you know. I know. This is how doggish the guy is. Yeah. But after 2 years, 94, I'm leaving now. I'm going to charity 2 years. I left charity with 47 million. If me have anything to do with Andrew Holness, me last him in our system, the penal system. Me last him in that. Not even visit him can get. I heard you got charity for 2 years. And you earn 47 million. But then you left charity and come in politics when I never paid them 23.5 million a year. 2 years you take and make 47 million, you know, and give up that and come in politics.
But
yeah, my brother.
Hey, we're going knock around 25 minutes over, you know, we're going a long time, you know. But I eat some food because I'm hungry, you know, I get real vexed because the people them at Jamaica, they're so sell out and licky them to stop it. And we're going to start with some show, we're going to talk to them. Because them are voter, them have sense. You understand? Them to know better than what them are do your whole government accountable. And we are telling the police them stop, take directive for Andrew understand them because we now go to prison to, you know. And if the charge of crime against humanity, I'm going to put the thing them together. If the Philippines guy can go, the president, Andrew fit figure 2. Yeah, and fit figure 2. We now ramp with them. This is not about petition. You can't send petition them once the evidence. And we have enough of the evidence and once the more them shoot woman, they say them shoot the youth, them put up him and them carry them assassinate him, them put the other one for me. These are crime against humanity. And Andrew tell them they have that. You see me have it document up there, so but Andrew I tell them to go meet them maker. We are going to find you. And by the way, nobody feel him have nothing can find him. Because Andrew, this is the same man, him go to him council. Him go to him security council already where him say, remember, you know, at the highest that in the land, you know, we have all the intelligence and them come together, you know. And you still, them go over cliff and the security council tell them, say, us young clansman. And yet, a one man side of him, you know, and him say, and tell the world, can the world hear him, and none of them are do this, and and he make a helicopter circle, waste some money and everything. When we look at Bushmaster out there, the amount of soldier and police, one woman, the one now, she, a matter of fact, at the principal down in school. They must say lunch, and she don't gonna prison. Security council, this leaders. The man him security council. You cannot believe in him. Him say him know everybody there, but yes, still the youth them right down and shoot the business people. I know them can't find them. The real killer, him a kill innocent people. Him forgot the head. But them attack them is be a bullshit. Them talk. Remember, we have the evidence front of we. Them forgot away. We don't talk. But them have to eat some food. People remember say next month I'm here strong. Andrew, we not talk to you now. Because the 28th and well, tomorrow, next month, June. So July. Let's call it couple hours time, you know, at June. So, you know, it's July the 20th, I'm my health strap. You know, a part of what, the 24th? Well, I'm a grandson one to, I'm a granddaughter on the 4th too, you know. You know, Gregory is like around the 15th and Buja around about the 11th. So you have enough people. I got the most dangerous sky we ever born in this month. But anyway, we do a soul party. For me thing with no bread, you know, when I saw some of us them up our worries, come here play too, you know. Because when I thought about you know, so we know everything about music. I know the professor himself of a player. My earth strong, you know, so you know I have a play too. You know, soul man, them a play, but you know, so when I go live, when I see back, when I worries. I'm going to go eat some food, because I'm hungry. I'm begs too, you know. My begs, because we start stand up. Them to go away now. Yeah, we have to deal with them, brother. Oh, we are
bring the people around, man. The people them slowly but surely coming around. Because them attack against and a lick out against me now. Yeah, but we just give them some more time where we have and just bring them
to them to stop it. If me not pet no siblings, I mean not pet no my mother, brother and sister them. Why am I pet to no? When they sell out, me see them carry a piece of shit side of me. Him could know in a real life and issue come side of me, you know. I told my wife nice. And she tell me, number one, my space of a family. Like my artist brother them and them thing down, me not put garbage side of me. Fish it up. We not trust them garbage. Cause them a garbage for morning. I run out with one bag of book. Them lucky I should have a nut seed. Yeah. Just show me the intention and make I show them. Come on, say nothing. We know the plane in a full.
What?
Hook up for me to kill. Them are germs, brother. Me there, you know, I have to keep it real. Them brother. No mistake, yes, sir. Cool.
Bless. Bless.
Run the place. Me no follow back a man, me no run rat race. Big train setter, load some set the place. Me follow back a man, yo. As a man says to me, you're an expansion man. Crew in the car, I'm gonna sprung. Every man jump up on the man wagon. Put them lyrics together, and I know make one boy. Them don't know how to compose song. The boy them sound like cold bag and follow the hell. Them 50 and touchdown. Me visit the love get a while. I'm full of a tank. Me no run rat race. Big train set a deal and some set the place. Never love a command. Yo, veteran, to perform a state show and enough of them have to rest there. Feed some juice and smoke too big at the fist. The crowd naturally where we drop down and dead. Get nervous and I know what to say. Yo, load some natural what them a think. Man a vegetarian and me no smoke not drink. When me up on the mic how the moon start think. I have the iceberg on the Titanic sing. Man a big train setter, load some set the place. Never love a command, I mean